that's it. Montana the turn on quickly. Now I'm sure to about no the every amount for questions no bar and ever. Okay, so yeah.
Nyame adom Godfather na onso e.
No ko pa dum bia ba.
Yes. Yes. Well, I'm not so tell a friend to tell a friend. So Midfield action airborne. Yeah, try questions since it was so na efabra. You heard summer air so I won't call for a close. You shall see and free Baminic. I'm a training grounds and a training session. Of course, no Dio Opamecano, Leon Goreska. I'm MSc training no. I'm more training session. Of course, so and another team no every group in name ye who says how 2 players no 8 training. So Kobasa or more anya training. We can wait or match at Birmingham and then minus 05 airborne Dio Opamecano and Leon Goreska or and so team and ball players are already on my prayer or more Eric Covanon and you will say Hurricane at the ball 8 training Alfonso Davidson so air Copac Nusia or yeah some low rounds and I draw for Palina and so yeah the rehabilitation to wait update time if you Birmingham saw air bar Ochna and almost any minus 05 game so air so Paris Saint-Germain episode Marcus Rashford already. You can say Rashford, Man United, or many boy in the lifestyle home, especially off the field and near my boy no no United team no implicit on crowd. And until January, I just say PSG ever offer United something around 75 million euros. Marcus Rashford available or more Emmanuel Ranubesina can and for Emma Paris Saint-Germain. Inter Miami, Leo Messi, what the club name on Valley or New Jersey next season. One ever share and Leo Messi air captain Emma Inter Miami one in the face of the club on one and Savage was or more Edin kind Eddie Babu no Messi and the future Omar way a Jesse Inter Miami almost ever share a black dominated and almost so pink no almost their design cry or her our Kessben television so now Leo Messi naka sans what to also Edin Komoka cry. Unim say also no or a true and true Barca represented in life and yama Barca ya abrabum no want to me emunani engo so na Messi chiremu it's been a while say Barcelona eje treble na omo for La Liga omo de Copa del Rey taso na UEFA Champions League no omo je ade aka ho enti ope said this year Barca don't think about and then me no Messi so GD pass e bet me happen to Barca said Champions League no omo and try na omo nje La Liga no omo na dash Copa del Rey some ma omo enye sa trophies me nsenya me de atujwa yenko AC Milan so ye in the Champions League last game omo edin kuni by 2-1 no Morata and then Robin Loftus-Cheek a prior first half of the game na sa 2 players no a free mo na enya likely say till the end of the year betimi abo ama AC Milan and unti ebe ho mpa ebe in January 2025 2024 year over for Loftus-Cheek and then Alvaro Morata January more na enso ebetimi esi akan defender Emma Juventus Federico Gatti the man was nipa against Man City Juve share kamienu Emma Man City entimi ante na Federico Gatti sane mono na exceptional the contract no Juve pese omo extend enti omo guso a omo eka won sem se de be ya Gatti the contract no omo betimi edi bi aka ho edi amanon Inter Milan omo legend Ivan Cordoba and a defender Lautaro Martinez Inter Milan omo last game man omo lose by a goal to no kwa 4 bonitri so passes se the mono from league matches no team share goals in the Champions League in so onye very decisive name Ivan Cordoba club legend Emma Inter Milan or the two draw say give Lautaro Martinez the respect he deserves way any short message Ivan Cordoba at the two draw say Lautaro or your institution were brought into club the penalty for Champions League games goes Emma of later and you can say omo and so any bunya yanko Europa Conference League enra Chelsea ekwa Kazakhstan e was a chilled water na Chelsea kwa ya dwuma ni nyina kwa share kamensa Emma Astana ete elka numu baako eno McGill ono ebo 2 goals obeka ya was a campaign e de ama Barca Barca and Johnny Chelsea eno ada ono share 2 of the 3 goals at Chelsea e record here and Renato Vega e de baako e de so enti eno na goda no enye kra ba bia ya nyunyunu na so Chelsea e o ma de ni biem na woni say Enzo Maresca in the Europa Conference League Chelsea about 5 matches omokita 100% record. Winning all the 5. Chelsea has 21 goals and conceded only 4. 15 out of the 15 points. Now that's slow. Europa Conference League qualify the knockout phase. Now Joe Cole ball Enzo Maresca Basso Hawa or blending Chelsea a players no enrada you could be so almost kind at the Ama club now Joe Cole Enzo Maresca or prepare team for now and in future so all your team judgment and match highlights now enjoy our Kessben television. So now when we start Chelsea used to players out droppy na emu 9 there 4 players chi every Ghana enti enrada yehu Josh Echampon Tarek George Ato Ampa and I face Samuel Rak Sechi enti o Kessben television enra 4 players bomber Chelsea chi every Ghana no and na our Kessben television so inti Ghana players no dominate our Chelsea enso team ni mu na Pedro Neto enra na oye super our Chelsea game share 3-1 after the game Pedro Neto at the message we am I.
Hello, Pedro. Congratulations. First question about aggressive start of Chelsea. Do you think it's affect the result of the game? And your aggressive start on the right wing and the fast goal, did it affect on the final result?
I think the collective work of the team, where how we got into the game with the personality to get the job done, and the attitude that we had, I think it took us to the 3-0. That was really important for us, and to take the win from here. Yeah.
We talk a lot about the weather, how it felt on the pitch. The cold weather.
To be honest, it was really cold. I think it was the coldest that I ever played. But after you got warmed up, I think it was a little bit better. To be honest, on the shooting it looked a little bit heavy, but it was okay. I think it's not.
Players here now, and now feel some heat beer the 12 so Kazakhstan. Actually, Astana Shama coming inside. Astana te eka nemu bako. And United since a year match. United enya crucial away win enwada Czech Republic Europe share mienu Victoria Plaza and kanu bako. Na first goal no goalkeeper Andre Onana in the Europa League and Manchester United boy United match no team so dinkunimu by 2-1. Now from bench and you say Rasmus Holland na no ono ana eteka esanso so the second goal United every year by 2-1 enti Onana ana ekoyen from so United Europa League match ball no enranda and then so from a goal down no team fight ya be share by 2-1. Now Bruno Fernandes Man United the captain after the game defend Onana Emma United conceded the first goal.
Bruno, it's a European win this evening. Performance-wise, what did you make of that from Manchester United?
No, it was a good performance overall. Obviously, I think in the final third we could have kept the ball a little bit more. We needed the man marking from them was difficult to get away. So sometimes it was just more a pass and run, try to find the gaps to run in behind them, try to hold the ball up front and then make front row support. I think in the first half we did it a little bit better. In the second half we let the game go a little bit more the way they wanted, a more transition game. But then we dealt with that, and at the end we got the win.
You mentioned that the man marking, the press from the front from Pilsen particularly seemed to cause a bit of trouble. Could you talk me through the goal that Pilsen scored when Andre plays the ball out, what the manager's asking you as a team to do and why that error may have occurred?
No, obviously we want to play from the back, and then everyone knows we have to make the decision that is the right one. Andre thought that Mata could get on the ball. He missed the pass. They scored a goal, but nothing. That's nothing that we have to focus about, because you have to focus about like what's the best solution that we can do it in the future. But it's not about Andre making the mistake. We don't look at individuals here. When something happen in the wrong side or on the good side is for all the players.
conceded the first goal, and captain Bruno Fernandes I jumped to his defense or defending and say any can say you heard negative no. Ne pass no and anchor and my Victoria Plaza intercepting a very normal. Young concentrate on the positive side. Man United win here by 2-1. Now young Liverpool so you're still at the most contract no. Omo edu come say the be ya celebrate me send the contract. Jamie Carragher or your club legend Emma Liverpool so one what try say obenya information. Says Salah question now personally ubisa na Quebec and 24 Emma Salah contract extension because I'm on a contract extension now a best save Liverpool some market so I can spend a lot say omenya Mo Salah replacement it Salah watch there say formula the or yeah dear or you true and true Liverpoolian now when I say money mono so now the contract no I'm of being count a better chance I'm about market so I could pay replacement where so an agina na yako ni what scientific herbal hospital na yakoji omonkra to sima yebape ya the more foreign news to us ntianko ni what scientific
Usafiri mwakwaba eba ni what scientific hospital ye a team of medical scientists aya create boom ni adi infini mwaso ma o ya so ya si ya so ha de nyesa oba ya sabi ni atam edu de amount say de kokono na emu ye do to afidi so me afidi ye omu hwehwemu me ye omu adepote de yare ne brewo na se me omu enya yare ne di woni badua no so te be che yare ma wa to yare ase wo de edit ni say se ni badua say wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
Obani what scientific hospital Dr. Fobius ya dwuma ne say enubuna eni no tan a obo ade e de dwumye no yenye mu hwemu na fe enwenu ankasa e wo ma friend say phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfa frem no emfa emao e bia o kidney no yare abam o kidney no e say ye nko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a o kidney no say akodu say den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e wo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e ne nyama bi efra e de ma wo a ebe ma diabetes na o sugar e kosru pii no eno so aboa ama etinya bofra na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no a onya tenkan kwa so mo ba beda obo so obinya hode ne pagya no no oba ehyemu a ehyemu na adwo eno obo so atese ne bema no ensore kra ebia na eno bi oda so a wo nom yo oba na utie me na se eya wo no problem ebia na e fibroid na kosi a wo no kwan ana wakwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosuemu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema ebia na ho nsuo e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura beba bebe ne ho nsuo mu no na emo no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidi ade ehwe beda di amia wo se problem bi wo no mu a ne atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane e be kira ho adie pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie ntimi mo amane obi so hweme na ne bia stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi okasa na pampan boni bi akire ye no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wanyi obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade be di unya okasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odun so ntentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years e kwa ni mo no o prostate na yakase prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odun so ntentem odun so bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye nkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere ni nti manya adaje amo ya de dia nyadidie se ni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba fim die fidie e de twe enubena e na afa hode ni fra haban mu e de saw ya de ma wo na e ni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya Dansura bank no ene bi ene mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
What scientific hospital nyako pwanda rumenti wa moto ebeba
Yebeda ni what scientific hospital of was yebeda maso papa nti call ne from numbers ne koji wire sa e ni what scientific hospital yento so e Barca so ye na wonim se ye Pablo Torre Barca midfielder no onya playing time ama ye tete se January so many clubs ebe call Barca so ye se midfielder no at least omra on loan na omegeni more experience na Barca pena next year omosa MF4 ma de yento so Barca ho a ina kipanya free some Mark Andre Tesegen prayer or before now one spot of the goalkeeper department no the more I saw Hans Flick any I saw Juan Laporte any Inaki Pena Barca goalkeeper no or some man contract extension number one for the performance of late or the Emma Barcelona now you could be Sir Gerard Piqué Barca I'm a former player and I say why any favorite player our Barca team no more or any favorite there for can Lamine Yamal will be a bonidi na so Gerard Piqué there the favorite player our Barca say Pau Kubasi defender no or no and Gerard Piqué the favorite player currently our Barca almost so asue Barca our kids am be for next season no at the ababonten na enye easy crowd Barca prepare for the next season tickets be as annual jersey no Barca for and so at my pound to man and also I'm orange said the hair our Kessben television so young court remember swear club president Florentino Perez na ninja crowd the injury concerns na sema the bomb match bia na a player and so a fitness coach Antonio Pintus Madrid omobobo ko no press do no onye happy with Juma Pintus currently and na omobo match obi pra de be chen na ofofro and so etimi epra enti club president no one Pintus ebekasa na Juma no wono so etimi a review nemum Kylian Mbappe na prior of late Madrid the match from the Atlanta boy in the Champions League you know Mbappe yet say in the next 10 days until from out minimum Intercontinental Cup na Madrid ekwa bo e wo kata na Kylian Mbappe obe travel sa match no ono enso ebetimi esia kan Nico Williams Bilbao player no last season he came very close and called joining Barca now for some reasons o stay here enti Barca for gidi pass boy ni be move a omaso ye and obeba name yet say Madrid next year priority player mo pepe so me be sign pa for next season Nico Williams obo ede Emma Bilbao Inaki Williams linua ketua no na Real Madrid mo enso ebetimi target no afen Real Madrid and Dortmund target Jude Bellingham linua ketua Job Bellingham sa boy no na Real Madrid on the tan pa na enyo mo nko Dortmund enso Jude Bellingham the former club omo nyina no body progression say ekọ say ya dia omo be try some betimi atwe no ede aba omo enso club Trent Alexander say the Liverpool defender no the contract no Liverpool am an extension a office how do p na so reluctant obe say o move Madrid GD pass omo and betimi Alande boy no omo enso a signature Alan Shearer Arsenal or Alan Shearer Newcastle omo legend na obo Arsenal player Bukayo Saka baso onu sa Saka NFL UEFA Champions League player of the week now also of late form na Saka picking ehu or very instrumental ever Arsenal games are ebo and offensive wise nko offensively or the name pinaka club no ho defensively or contribute to or she goals esanso so many assists Alan Shearer or born Bukayo Saka baso efa former nansem ono enso etimi apeke award no Roma we so an yegina na enkofo close nsem no ye de asi
yo Tony Montana yenasi na fi yemfa NC ha me pamcho questions no ba na eba sila no me entertaining more intimo famra na enyia no yenchechire adwen emfa ho na munso mo de no eba efa questions adwenkyere yen chechire fa man for questions so na musu adwenkyere efa yen adwenkyere ene amount for questions and so 05515999933 05515999933 nafi eno WhatsApp line 0244263902 and also WhatsApp video line with me the videos afaso abre abi net say
Eradiadomo
so who you there
Eradiadomo ho ye pa
okay Nidia right
Eva Chawani
Na dey na dey brain. Ordinary days in Pony. Christmas
Christmas na need you know.
Christmas I want for more TV, more ya dey go so. Okay, me TV. Dey na dey brain and your phone TV for na no pay.
Me da sejo. Eti for ene ahwefo atofo. Me din kan aka say me ma obi biara fishia pa. Afi nkometu ye biem afi sese na awurade adom yakoma so ade nyina yensa aka na de ebehia ye nkwa ene ahoden enkwa ne de twedi ampon e de becheye na ahoden so ebegina yen nipa ye so esanse wama ye habama so yemfa mo ye ho ban na yemfa ntu yare ase enu nti no so ye ni nua na ba no na yemfa na haban no ensa yare enu nti mesre wo se ubehwe mi din ti se de egu fufuo no na waye wudie efrimu nyadua herbal center dua yedro dua sayare dua mapomde mapa na dua sotu yare ase onipa biara o tie me anase o hweme me pacho nyadua herbal center yedinro ekuku damiensa na abedwamai eso eye nyadua herbal mixture nyadua mf mixture na nyadua mf capsules na wo penyadua edro ni bi ato a wo de woni twem e pharmacy shop chemical shop na herbal shop a ubenya nyadua enuro ni bibia ato ni a wo pendodo etunso Enfa nani entremu ewo KNG asoye ewo Imrom Abidjan House afi atonso Monaco Junction ubenya nyadua enuro ni bibia ato yen cyber na doctor number no na ebia meka bibi wonti ase wote ke mo pese wusi ebia wo chi wafidie no udum no na ne wate ase abonten eno nti doctor number na wafre no ye number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye nyedua nyedua herbal mixture ebra esem ebra ehuhia se ye nonom nyedua herbal mixture enie esanse asa weda na ehon memu ohye ehon ma emu enyu no edi edane se otie mi a edra make for ede amount na wodi abon ho ban afi weda na ye wo mu no emu nsunsanso bone edro no eye nyedua herbal mixture obi wo hono mo se anopa na awo edeme awia na ehyew edeme manya finance me so amfifiri beteme saa na etie esanse epebrewe ya ye wo mu no ase ye nya na dendenden ehonum kwa se ensuo emuna me patro ni nyina ye nya mu nsunsanso bone awia ba obenya mu nsunsanso bone awoba obenya mu nsunsanso bone me patro eno nti edura obehia na watimi di agina okon we nyina ano yare ekon weda we ekon eduro no eye nyadua herbal mixture eboa ma onipadua no mu eye hye awo bia beso wo so a eboa ma wo so a woni nyina egu na wotimi edi udwuma bia opese odie eno nti mesro se wote asefuo bia onipa dasani bia odidi na onom no enonom eduro ye fra ne nyadua herbal mixture esanse dua eye eduro dua sayare na dua sutu yare ase obi won mo se manum atomi ntumi enidi merofo pa wotie mem nipadua no ahoɔden egina dua na eso so wantimi enidi a eya wo nipadua no eyemre wankasa wodi wani bu se wo sɔre anopa emo ben nine na se unidi ya na se washa se o yemre na nipadua na sha se aye week se wo ye adwumaden se wo nya adwumaden obe experience weakness esanse o ma nipadua no aduane eni o fa nipadua na kade enka no enu nti amana yemre wa ho odin so timi ete abra obedidi awie no wonya ahode sonko bi esanse wa ma nipadua na ahode enu nti se wonum na ato na wontumi enidie ahomre abesi oni padua na eso obisime no aduane wi amintumi eni bi meti aduane mpampa na mebo efno me eje se ade ache ansan metimi edidi me no fopa wotie mi se de oyi akonhoma na wo so wote bre so aba wo so wogide jane ho no aduane ne to bre so aba enu nti didi sankwan edura ebeboa na ate wanum eye nyadua herbal mixture me pacho dua yedro kane no ye nananom so mu benya ahode a na ye habama ye nananom benya ahode no mutimi akodo omofo ase omutimi de akọ afuom wo hu panyi pa ono nkwa na akọ afuom enso eji a wa chechire ne ba eso no ono akasa the ball ne ba eso aye edi entia ahoden e wo ho eno nti se wotie mi a meso se obenonom aduru a ye frɛ ne nyadua herbal mixture na boa ama wapomuden no esipina esita ebeboa na sisi nipadua no na ayi fi bi afuru nipadua nim amonya ofa ahodie obi sime de ayi anisubire o minuaba anisubire ekume anisubire etete me se wotie me na se anisubire etete o woni so ta ebriu wo sori anopakra woni so ebriu obi won mo se makoto mo jedua no so still me so ebriu me ayo ne wo form edura ye friend nyadua herbal mixture eye habama nanso etimi di nipadua ne mu adwuma bebre etimi sie ye moja chemato bi a abamu me pa cho me se bibia me ma mfato won se kane no wo busa ye na na maka ne moja bi a no bi ya nya fe ne di moja ekosi ni so empo sabi se oba pemfo ewo na se moja efri ne ho dodo na ye no habama ma ne nom eno ano na ne moja o luzi ye no na ne nsa aka enu nti habama etimi ye moja mo adwuma enti entna fie nkasa me de me mpa bibidro sa wo pa pomden mapa wo pese wo pomden esipina esita wo pese wunya afan wo de efi yare ho ede a ene edro wo hia eye nyadua herbal mixture mesidua eye dro dua sayare dua mapomden mapa na dua sutu yare ase emedua enya esanse se dua nya wa eye musuo na mom unya nyadua herbal mixture enonom nesisi oni padua no emao nenya afo ahodie mesro so besan so afa wo phone no na wage doctor number no ebia opesa oni doctor twetwe enkomo oha obi abesua wo so ena opesa o cheche mu kire doctor ye number no eye 0554 365631 0554 365631 edino eye nyadua herbal mixture me patron malaria eya wie bia ekum nipa malaria eya rebone bon tontom ena ekawa o ma sa parasite no eko nipadua nim a na akosa ese ne ma bebre woni padua nim na wotwemienu na apie ewo redie no ani amo so wanya malaria na eniema mbobo so nyina ededi woni padua no ani a ekire so wanya malaria eja wotipaye emwonum eye wonwono awodo na ehyew edew emfifiri timi firi wo saa kakra bia no akomo a ho ato ho sori anopa ho eden ebeye kakra no aye boho wo pagya ho a empagya obia ni nsunsanso bɔne ase obenya malaria edede oni padua no ani merofo eni kwan se so malaria so ewo eni padua nim eni kwan se so malaria so ewo yemfie esanse eye yawe wudini ebetimi ekun ebetimi di wadru stage bia eje se wokode mpa ewo hospital enu nti mesro se ebrewe eye ni jebre esanse bronya erade adom afia kwapro aba beto ye na se yante atenkaboni bia ewo se de ahoden ni dede ye ni oseye ekoye awrade aye mesro se obepesa ahoden we bi enyina afri habamemu mesi trade amponu masem tumi ewo mu enu nti habama biara tumi ewo mu na doctor wonim di na wasuade me pacho habai bia kasa wote habai bia to former doctor nim die habai no eye enu nti mesro se obenum adura ye friend nyadua herbal mixture na abo amo wagina na so ankasa wo yo ba se wo benya o menses bia me pacho e wo se wonum adura friend nyadua herbal mixture se de be ya moja fini nyina be pie free ni padua nim se de be ya obenya o menses a me pacho ni nyina ebeba boko obi won mo se nya me menses a emaye aba mienu ketewa bi eni setum menu aba wotie me adura me kanfo ede ama na siesie na watimi nya o menses na wodie no mu ata honom no aduro no eye nyadua herbal mixture entonum ema o menses no enklote ewo yem ebane sa ohaw bebre ne kofa bro ekabo mu akese etimi edreni umoja etimi ekun enu nti so wotie mi a mesre wo se obenunum adura ye frɛ nyadua herbal mixture na aboa abwonum adaho bronya akokonkwan edankasa bronya jodofo edankasa bronya banku ede bronya aduani bia edamu shonko enu nti mesre wo se obetimi amwonum adaho na wache osuntem tisada de bana na wasankwan edro no eye nyadua herbal mixture me pacho emrenam de ye adwuma me bre no aso eno nti je doctor number no frɛ doctor CCA any doctor twetwe nkomo bisa question na ginche mu obro me de eso ya number no eye 0554 365631 0554 365631 ɛyɛ nyaduo me mo bi biara fi hia pa biem dasene yɛbɛsɛ hia
yɛbɛdase ne anɔpɛ amanfo enso agye so numbers no nso no nim sɛ ɔmo afa ɔmbɛfrɛfrɛ na de ha ɔmo biara no ɔmo de ato edwa nyedua enya sem ketewa kra yekukuro mponi Christmas na 13th of December abi sebo all right yo mahwehwɛ na ntade ne ade ɔde bɛyɛ ɔho bia atwitwa de abafidie so all right yɛbɛda ase pa nyedua mesrɛ mo fra numbers no na mo ne ɔmo ni nkɔmmɔ na nsɛm wɔ hɔ paa yare ɛya na ɔmo mmoa mo Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 afei ɛna emra so sɛ mehwɛ ɛyɛ questions no emu kakra da mo de aba no na afei eya no kakra enso emamo ekyekere adwen kakra efa ho de emamo. Hello Sado, Prosper Ogum has won 3 games in the league against Accra Hearts of Oak. And has he lost against Accra Hearts of Oak in the league as Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach? Winfred Woodway Efriho and Abraham and Anopay. I mean, that question is what's he saying? Prosper Ogum has won 3 games in the league against Accra Hearts of Oak. And has he lost against a Heart of Oak in the league as a Kotoko coach? Winfred Woodway Efriho and Abraham and Anopay. Good morning, Kessben Sports. When was the last time Heart of Oak won a league game in Kumasi here against Kumasi Asante Kotoko? Agogo and Fred and so Eddie sa question free Abraham. Me free ho na mako the next one or the free brekum and by your friend William. Also with regards to the CAF best young best player, Abdulaziz Isa wasn't among the 3 shortlisted players. Did he deserve to be a part? Okay, William Brekum. Yeah, I can also message out the brain. Hello, the general. Which year was the last time Kumasi Asante Kotoko lost home and away to Hearts of Oak? Which year was the last time Kumasi Asante Kotoko lost home and away to Accra Hearts of Oak? Obuasi and Richard Sudiwe Efri Ebreye. Which World Cup saw 4 players all scoring the same number of goals as top scorers in the tournament? UDS Tamale and Koku Suarez Eddie Message Efri Ebreye. Maminko the next one. Osise. Okay. Mamimra, how's it? Good morning. I am in TNTM. We are in a country where most often previous administrations, when compared, did better than the current administration. If this will be the case for the new government or administration, and looking at our football and Black Stars at large currently, then I'm afraid we are yet to witness the very worst and how horrible our football and Black Stars will be. Mohammed, Air Force Base, Tamale, Unadiwe, and so Abraham. Okay, Mamin free Mohammed Yeso. Na me call the next one. Our Mohammed, what's he saying? Any question? Okay. Means Uncle Buma now.
Types of questions are any interrogative. But
we're in a country where most often previous administrations, when compared, did better than the current administration. If this will be the case for the new government or administration, and looking at our football and Black Stars at large currently, then I'm afraid we are yet to witness the very worst and how horrible our football and Black Stars will be. An opinion, be the watcher.
Yes.
Into our promotional comments.
Yes.
Opinion.
Comments. Okay. ɛyɛ a ne mpempi no Ghana nneɛma atwam no ɛyɛ a na papa kyɛ mu no na ɛde ba no na wohwɛ baabi a yɛ state of the blaster a yiwo yi na sɛ previous administration no yɛbɔ minister Musafa akyi then the next person of any ahwe West Cranty. What will be our suggestion to the new government?
Mohammed Air Force Base Tamale also message out the Abre and Anope, no. Make what Kingsley Boachi sorry. Kingsley Tamale based on the teams they play for currently. Will these players have made it to the 2010 Ghana World Cup squad, since we sometimes focus on the team one plays for and not performance? Okay. Based on the teams they play for currently, will these players have made it to the 2010 Ghana World Cup squad, since we sometimes focus on the team one plays for and not performance? Akudus, Pate, Jiku, Semenyo, Tariq, and Salisu. All right, Kingsley Tamale. Then also the Abre and Anope. I don't know. Me free one. I'm going the next one. But if free and I buy, so may I know if any player has even scored 3 or more goals in Hearts of Oak versus Asante Kotoko matches before? If yes, then what year did it happen? Simon Kessben Tema Community 1 side 16 and anyway Abreye will be a hat-trick Wokotoko Hatsufo game Mudana. Please, my advice to the president is that he should appoint leaders who are competent and astute, and the type of leaders who prioritize eliminating the problem instead of solving it. Okay, for example, expelling the sports minister and the FA instead of Otoado. I'm Jamoli, watching you live from one of my friends' room. Wow. Okay. Room crowd, or friend crowd. Now we can analyze we are simple.
Especially as one to one for friend need to one to one for location and to the nature say
yes.
A hard drink akra.
Atade so me who say smoke da.
Who sa?
Yeah.
I'm say me fa bi my TV so that.
So okay.
Papa. What them dey call ye ni ade. Me that's.
Doctor in the wood deep papa.
Oh. No, we doctor for that.
Yes. Oh, doctor for that. Doctor in the wood deep. So those here young now when your doctor is at home. Who be there to? Dr. Franco Usasa. Wow.
Hold on, Crawford, frame T-shirt na show no mu here bi.
Here we be. Every day we be.
Let's do break akra. Break akra.
Onyame.
But na minim T-shirt crash it. Go ahead
and
I see.
Yeah, THB. Nice one, pa.
Yeah.
Need a kuba choko kwa unyabi. Good morning. I want to ask Andy to give me his all-time first 11 for Africans, Americans, and Europeans in the 21st century. Johnson, Udwefi Wenchi, and Abrayeng. His first 11 for Africans, Americans, and Europeans in the 21st century. Johnson Wenchi. Yensaka message, and 10 waha. Mamini ba mienu emfri hanamin ko ahaso enhwe de ewo honom. Which of these former sports ministers will you recommend for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama? Okay, Rashid Pelpuo, Muntaka Mohammed, Afriye Ankra, Nilante Van der Poy, and or any other. Okay, Samuel at TV. Hafu Kenya say anyway about Rashid Pelpuo, Muntaka, Mohammed, Afriye Ankra, Nilante Van der Poy, or any other. Samuel Ativi have Kenya say there's almost one more thing be a sports minister da into omu and I the for kra and eba. All right, me call Chris Sunyai. Dear Kessben, please explain to me what's happening to my team Man City and all these soon emojis out to so pre Chris anyway if you have Kenya say sir Cambodia no fofo sir da bia Man City sir there's a club I can go bondi sir come say we as me say class akese o matoto a you can premiership na Pep Guardiola yen in say 6 no e be ka Good morning sir. You've been asking throughout the week if we have the chance to meet our newly elected president. What will he tell him about our poor performances and management of football and how to make it good again? I want your pundits' thoughts on it. Father, anyway, Abba. Greetings to Dr. Sioba for Wiamuase. Dr. Sioba for Wiamuase. Dr. Frank. Dr. Sioba for.
Na Madam B Nana, I was saying in the Binam, and the banner. Na me meet Bako the same is on rising to the top there.
Sir, so Dr.
Yeah, Madam Bako, no, dear Subafo.
Okay. Dr. Subafo, when you
do that, so one and go fast to be our.
Doctor, now I did not to a row.
We are named Dr. Sumudi.
Dr. So glad they sent you a check account. Because Doctor no didn't say money or Maxima Hopper.
Dr. Su.
See a chino. You're in prison, no. Omrana, so Doctor didn't hire. If he's a friend, say, a year, confirm you as a young baby. I didn't confirm you as a Dr. Su, sir. All right. So, among your crew, Andy, Dr. Sir Franco Naro, Awa Mohammed, and Newton Latte Maridata. To you, who is your best? Well, we are going to say Akede, Princess Aketechi at Ahanta West District. Okay. Maminko we and so or the free Sepasi, your friend Kelvin Sepasi. Good morning, Jen. I want Andy to help me on this question. What makes a coach a good coach? Well, there is a saying, Pep Guardiola is a good coach, but he hasn't coached any first division team before. Besides, see how Man City players are not performing well. If he's a good coach, he should have done something to improve on their performance. I think in every team, the players make almost 80% and the coaches just 20%. Calvin Sepasi, the other Abba, I don't know. So I suggest the takeover of government institutions in the country by the NDCU should affect the Ghana Football Association Secretariat in Accra. It's allegedly a crime scene. Or the allegedly I said no did say okay can sim pa na obi the sabi di carry di whatever was make me to sabi
but sir allegedly a crime scene.
Doctor
who is alleged?
Doctor, okay. So I suggest the takeover of the government institutions in the country by the NDCU should affect the GFA Secretariat in Accra. It's allegedly a crime scene that should be investigated thoroughly. The worst punishment we can get from doing this is a ban from FIFA, which we are seriously looking for to reform our football. The guys manning our FA are not. Ko Nkansa Kusi, Edway Franken Kanso, and a brain. Okay. Andy, always call for the exit of some coaches, both local and foreign. Why is he reluctant to call for the sack of Pep Guardiola? Nasei Edway Efri, Nasei Ventures, Dunkwa Fin and Abre. Can Andy give us his best 3 Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hatchofok matches? Wato Abreport Junction. What is player profiling? What is profile evolution? And using Hansi Flick's 4-2-3-1 against Dortmund in the Champions League, how will you define Dani Olmo's role behind Robert Lewandowski? And how is he different from Ferran Lopez, who swapped him on the 71st minute? Okay. Any of your pundits can answer. What is player profiling? What is profile evolution? And using Hansi Flick's 4-2-3-1 against Dortmund in the Champions League, how will you define Dani Olmo's role behind Robert Lewandowski? And how is he different from Ferran Lopez, who swapped him on the 71st minute? Any of your pundits can answer. So I want to understand a player's XG, a team's XG, and how it works. XG, expected goals.
Yeah.
Yes, expected goals. Okay. And how it works. What are some of the basic metrics to consider in determining a player's XG? How different is Lamine Yamal from Jamal Musiala's technically? How different is Lamine Yamal from Jamal Musiala technically? Technical questions. Wow. Good morning. Going by the systems, methods, and playing dynamics, what are the 5 top teams in Europe this season? Is Ancelotti better than Hansi Flick? My question goes to Newton Latte Marijata, George Darko, sports master of Ori Amanfo Senior High School, and Akukruwe Ede Abreye and Anopei. May call the next one, sir. Please, how do we have a glimpse of the Kings Adekojachi special projects? Okay. The new bus, the new youth bus, His Royal Majesty has bought for the youth team. Oh, okay. Minima de yebe mebusa me producers no. So metumanya e de amanya obi so opese ohwe ohini oh na me nkasa nwie kwase omo wow. We ohini youth team bus mono twan awato e de ama youth team no.
Wow.
And na man kasa nwie kra na omo de kire me no. Wow, the young porcupines. And a kotoko no dechi. That is your branding in Wow. The producers you move for
That's all my mother.
Wow. Bass nefo. You see dry, munu dry. Mama watch Kessben TV no. E munu dry.
The young
Asante Kotoko Sporting Club. Mama kind de one Asante Kotoko Sporting Club or say to the second youth team. And you actually go anymore.
Not your team needing the or say to the second youth team. I said to the second.
Or say to the second.
I don't know.
Or say to the second youth team. So here do you know? 2 4 say to the second.
He didn't or say to the second.
Into your trust, Asante Kotoko Sporting Club or say to the second youth team. Into Nidako. Where I have so why? I had a Hebrew who's here.
Youth team no mama ni diana.
Patroa, ye de to hene.
Mudo hina dina.
Patroa.
Okay. Okay.
Any youth team.
Okay. Or say to the second youth team.
Yeah.
Because youth team, you know.
That's right.
Wow. Now, Basi, who's the music kind of guy? Now, I want to be here, oh, now, and yeah, no one can say, oh, but the technology to me, never be.
Photoshop now, can
I no, yeah, never be.
Oh, wait, they told him say real Barcelona.
A real, right? Need Pajo,
when animation.
A real. We are we try move from Accra to Kumasi.
Oh,
and machine I be do na enye easy.
Wow.
A real they will say they are one no. Sa pepeneti.
Hey.
I mean maybe I onya video no fi.
Hi, Kessben.
O dey for mama why?
Am we comfortable?
Hey, yes, excellent. That's
new.
A new, a brand new. The BPI new. Everything.
Wow.
Oh, here I idea.
The BPI. A brand
You know, one so. Hey, last night for Nicola Basini. I see. You remember so the
sure.
You see, or any youth team the super.
Maka say, Saka enyani see from the beginning like I because and then we share the way and near brew youth team no enya easy.
Okay.
And wama empenyufo aso ate say opese the next 5 years no ye can youth players national teams who are Ghana ha ye can I was say kotoko players dominating and for some time now no even on the match day we have about 2-3 youth team players,
okay,
part of the senior team,
okay,
the beer because Nenia Brew youth team no na mpenyufo any akopa and me chewe juma omudi training grounds enye easy. Very soon youth team we be one of the best youth teams in the country.
I see.
On Fandiagro.
Wow.
Fandiagro.
Who's a brand new?
A brand new. And number plate you no new one why best
number plate.
Aye. Hopefully by the close of and then
but as a commercial and
your best
what's the number?
Yeah, and I mean the all no
24
aye. The all near Kotoko 2.
Kotoko 2.
Aye, the number plate.
Okay.
Until hopefully by and then it's now.
Okay.
New number plate.
Kotoko
2. Yeah.
Wow. Special number.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because we now we say a commercial number.
And I'm the register, but you know, I'm just a special number. Wow. On your own kwaso. Pia. Hey, you've team bass. Okay, yentuaso.
I think 3 days ago, some call Adakwajachi.
Yeah.
Astro Tef no so super.
Okay.
No more edikaji hono. And was scrappy suntia anwiane gravels. Some sand some the babies, you know. Who sending in our honor. And then the other pitch na das here no so be a hybrid no and on some do na chese a ECC so more water so then honum Adakwajachi looks good but general say honum ade ba ko be consent the level of encroachment also was asking so o share me ma make video bi o share crofo fifi o masisi awia tim say assassin o mo de ma o man kasa no for the dear room kakra.
Adakwajachi.
Yeah.
Mom for see there be room.
For the dear room.
Wow.
For the dear room. But there's
a park na eketwa.
Oh no, it's still big.
It's
still big.
Okay.
It's still big because as we speak, at least almost 3 pitches no my market. One natural which they are using now. Then the other is a hybrid. Hybrid and they say a half natural, half artificial. And no more purely artificial. And none you know AstroTurf no. But then there I don't think say FIFA standard size. What I saw no and drew FIFA standard size. But when they have 3 pitches, I think that then the place will be good. Yeah. And I'm told say Dr. Kiki is upon Dino on Betwaso. Yeah. I'm better also from what I gathered. So that question, no, a dino structures no my no and sound, but I could see containers in that you say. And a cake is upon the annual and a container structure and so on fin.
Okay.
But I'm told say eventually a mobile G containers in ego. Now assassin is what down. For now the omu you sue us. And near man
$20 we were bringing now.
Yeah. And name of modern construction near didn't good containers in them.
Cement in there.
Yeah.
Iron rods,
yeah.
Okay,
your rose is me. Andy, so back I owe Metro FM. No kotoko wire rose be brave, Guadacojacho.
Yes.
It may be ye insist and common fat padlocks, any chain and concotum. Later, what we heard in the same pain, Phobisi, a Guan Crofuria, into Musisako Goofy. But my tear pa me giddy passes iron rose and iron crophobia.
Oh, so the investigations are simple.
Even
Crophobia. Yeah, it would say no, I simple.
But him now, I can say, pa me giddy passes those iron rose. Iron crophobia.
They are simple.
There were time people even donated cements. I'm too blogging area.
We are in a Japan. It is simple.
In an Crawford area, not from where they be. Zimbabwe. None of what is what you are to that. And I cried them so French and I had this. The hands of Benyaku could do.
Okay, can I know? Okay, can I know? And yes, I so which Makurian and I once we know could go. We are no any.
Nanya one got to him. If you're the
so can we move free?
Menu free.
Yes, but as you move.
No, Mamma coin.
Okay. Can you tell us exactly why Nanado still kept the outgoing sports minister in spite of the fact that he was a huge failure? Yofi Graham would wait for Winneba and Abraham. So, is it possible for the government to investigate the Ghana Football Association and critically look into their stewardship in the last 4 years with regards to their disbursement of all FIFA grants, recruitment of coaches, players and officials into all national teams? Abdullah Yamin Asawasi and Ediwe Enso Abraham. Dennis, Udwefri Tuabodom, I want to find out if Barcelona and Real Madrid have ever played in the Champions League final. Okay. Dennis Tuabodom, the also the Abraham, I don't know. Mami, call the next one. Na yenshe de oho. Okay. Okay. Do we thank God for Manchester United wins? Man degree, Ketikrachi. Na we question abusa yana.
Here pa ope adventure.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Man, you
Who the Rangers?
I was so boys no.
Rangers
boys na nim for no. So mo pom mu nyina free team. Obia nye United material. Kanachu, Rashford, Anthony, no mo jadi alo ne nko a.
Amadiaro.
Go. Money opportunity bon man you. Wo mo nyom bia ne man you material so. O dey form compare other competitors. The Chelsea players come to bench.
It will take them a very long time.
And no dey menene nya adwen.
Okay.
E wo say o no. O make sure say some players na because you know man you omunya striker, omunya playmaker, no omunya one inside forwarder, no omunya number 8. They need to deliver. Long on the onya.
No who are you? Cameroon. Prince Cameroon.
Yes.
Go Stars player now. Koye interview so about Kotoko Ewi.
Yes.
So Koye interview so we join Kotoko Ewi. Yes.
Okay.
That's Prince Cameroon. No. Prince Eduka.
Okay.
Prince Eduka.
Obaji yellow card.
Oh no, na ko di yellow card. Free kick in United they take am. Born chest in sa born.
Bechem United.
Bechem. Obo Bechem.
Yeah, Bechem.
Enoko Go Stars. Okay. Go Stars no Koye interview so we join Kotoko Ewi kra. Oba no free bench. Victoria Paulson.
I want to know the type of medals given to the referees at the end of the tournament. Is it gold, silver, or bronze? Isaac Osei, Newton, Shaggy Stone Barbary, Shop, Sophia, then also the Abre and Anope, and no. Filippo Kwabri Kasem, good morning, sir. Bravo to Manchester United for their victory last night. Greetings to Father One. Hey, those who Cantona, my daughter from Pont Manso, a cha, from Pont Manso, a cha, Phyllis. And to my, okay, a dozen. A church, a beer, a bread. Young Twasso, we SSA, as a Joe and your reputable crew, please. Is the sir attached to Alex Ferguson's name, a nickname or a football title? Let me know, because I haven't seen any coach with sir attached to his name except Alex Ferguson. Tell me why England and Real Madrid value the number 7 jersey more than the number 10 jersey, which we know is for the great players. Anas, anyway, every Kandahar. And so, Abre, Sunyai Zongo. Afe Yamra, we and so. Microphone been far from me. My microphone piano. Intimacy, it's if a mistake be otherwise from your end. Clinton, Mr. So I was saying, boom, a bear mic. It is not far from me. Dr. Su say Odamasi. Pa Naro. Or the message about is as Odas. And I don't know. Thank you very much. Mamisha way a free wine ho and by Julian Caesar. Mamisha dear quickly. Or say please kindly let your knowledgeable crew help my understanding. Where does government involvement in football or sports become interference? Using Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, and King Mohammed are the seas of Morocco as key driving forces behind their country's football successes as a key study case. What is that thin line between government investing in the game, being a key decision maker, and being a breach of the laws of football or sports in general, where FIFA may raise concerns? Julian Caesar, Kumasi, the Julian Sodi Abrey, and the Anope, I don't know. Maminko Kofi, Toronto, Canada. Mental toughness by players on the field, bias and fair officiating, and luck are the weapons that help to win matches. So to me, it doesn't matter what we say, what stars or charts others talk about, what profits, a dunsifor, a bosom, a comfort or tactics coaches employ or deploy, none of them work.
Mental toughness, luck, and what? The third one, actually,
mental toughness by players on the field, bias and fair officiating, luck are the weapons that help win matches. Okay? Mental toughness on the field, bias and fair officiating, and luck are the weapons that help win matches. So to me, it doesn't matter what we say, what stars or charts others talk about, what profits a dunsifor, a busuma, comfort, or tactics coaches employ or deploy, none of them work. Kofi the way free Toronto and ever.
I disagree with him big time. Tactics is key in winning games.
Yes.
Tactics is key.
Okay. Drew.
Luck and officiating.
And don't go on winning games. They can you now. Yes, coaches in Kahonkra. Okay. Okay. But Alaji Mama Salia say, I'm appointing new coach.
Young apostles.
Yes. Atofuk. Coach now, what are replacing? You know? Muslim, the friend saying.
Rashid. Coach Rashid.
Okay. Honestly, you have a new head coach.
First leg, on about first leg.
What reaching Ghana?
Formerly of Lagos cities.
Yeah.
Abu Rabi now can.
Rashid
then I'm saying now.
Let me get a name
first
for you.
leg, no, has.
Let me get a name for you.
Whilst you do that, I'm incorrect way.
Abdul Rahim Bashiru.
Oh, okay.
Abdul Rahim Bashiru Tijani. Affectionately called TJ.
Okay.
On says you are a young apostle coach. Okay. The Kwabana and Husun Sensono. I like Mama Salia on the Director of Communications, Young Apostles on the Debremi CCR.
You know, we kakrebi. On say me call yes, Prince Edukablano. Only two different players.
Prince Kwabena Usuna.
Prince Kwabena Usuna. Never gold stars. Our cast over Boko Tokono. We Prince Edukablano. We don't know between United. In fact, Pascal,
yeah.
Pascal.
The last in the video.
Pascal,
or Ukraine now. Afiano about Victoria Plaza.
1 year I know na born 10 wa dem abichim. Back right na back left.
Oh, okay. Tell you that correction.
What is the state of our boxing? Where is Joshua, Hitman Clote, and Joseph Kinkon Agbeko? Aside these two guys who were pushing our boxing on the international stage, have you gotten their replacements? They will be and so they are braying. No. All right. Okay. We talk of Dr. Dawood and Kratoka Krebi Abba. Yaba. And then need a birthday. Need a and then need birthday. Me kwaba na ya bedi need a yes. Need a
Kalana be.
And the host
Kalana be hosting. Is Kalana so.
We wish you happy birthday.
That's it.
Na go for onsira pa. Omo akudro na onsha odin so. Omo ayokudro. We birthday pa na mama ese free you. And that's some kitu akra.
That's it.
Na me show day. Na akoma so ade bia na go for onye emfa.
Na kuma Sunday de minim na kuma so.
Sunday.
E ba ko pe.
Mrs. Sunday we de minim na kuma so ade a.
Okay.
Se ni nyina de wo srese nyame manemrem no bi dia.
Okay. So na all pe bia nyame fama.
Oh yeah mami.
Oyema na ebe boa no
eno ano no.
Nila go zoom in na mama tell her jitia.
Edini, I wish you happy birthday. Asante Kotoko Busuani Nina. So I'm also happy birthday. All right. You can go for Dawood Heba in Kratoka Krebiaba. Nothing you answer questions.
For your friend Dr. Dawood. Me na me Dawood Heba Hospital ano. Na enna meso enna ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Wodwa manso a enne obi adi hu adanse. Na do we edutwem. Dawood ointment. Dawood ointment. Or say fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na adie wom. Na drum yenu we adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. De obeye ne say o de Dawood ointment no etwitwi osisi na anopa ene anwumre a. Na nsa bia no na o de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua. Udware wi a fa Dawood ointment. O de te ne fa sra. Ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre. Na danse na ba amane o de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi.
Dawood ointment edrowe be straighten and welding the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba sa minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no mo a eze kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima semama na be di so asemama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na wo hwa den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
Lua me use mama hode pa ma metumi bo adwuma bibia e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi be bo adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amfo company da wo ka mu sa cospeda me secret na nu ani e bugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa me sori anopa me di twitwi me sisi achi me babia he me ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te samia we use Dawood ointment That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist. Ejuma mi ye. En kan na me pega de a, na me nsakura ntimi pega. And I say me ma de so na lock me sisi. Say if say me share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment. Aboa me bebre the drive na so amente ya mente bla bia. Obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules. Enya bi ato.
Odofo se wate bi. Aduro ya me ka ho asɛm no. Eno ho adanse ene wono adi no. Ko pharmacy e ben wo. Herbal shop e ben wo. Ne koto Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no. Wo so be di ho adanse. Wo pese wo frɛ ya. Eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717. Baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no, o de wura house pe Dawood ointment any Dawood 360 capsules.
Kessben Television. Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Mo share live on DSTV channel near 364. Na fi mo share live on Go TV channel near 121. Ye to so e de amamo. Me wo dwabe Rural Bank mpanimfo enso e wo studio a. Ye no mbaje twenkomo kakra. Na fi mo questions na mo de abani nyina. Ya bomodin acheche adwen kakra nkra e de afa ho mo nyina mo nim se dwabe Rural Bank. Afie womi ani mfie aduanan banki e buy na nema pi na mo di gu akwem e de ama amo customers ni adwuma no enso enyina ena ye ni mpanifo yi eni enkompanifo mama kwa ba e ba studio ha so we dey mu introduction bi abi so bi a humo mayen to aso ten na fe ye mfa hihye so time no eni ho bebrebe Maminko Ricky Hone, Deputy Head, Business Development Department. Afi young toa nkomono eso microfinance any loans. Ehun komo kakra. Komo kakra fa.
Mini ajo medase. Na before then so mamenchia yetifo ne ahwefo nyina. Dwaben yenya 40 years kwan yenya. Ohwa na nsanyem se ba radio so ye promotion kakra.
Okay.
The ene woman and say dwaben you can rural banks 147 there rural banks are Ghana no na dwaben rural bank in the best rural bank of the year
ndin ko an kakra there ehun here o
sir yes dwaben rural bank did the best rural bank na 2023 yes the best rural bank in Ghana na won say best the enema bebri ni wo na mamemfa enchakese more especially all our stakeholders more shareholders customers management any ye board chairman and another Dr. Danka also any ye CEO Noble Aredamwa and all staff for Jabin Rural Bank ampa Jabin there ye can and your first keke name your first you'll be a tangible. You bit me assume. Edi bibi esiso. Ese we no ntina ma ye di first. Ohwa ade ba ko a yes no kon e wo Dwabin Rural Bank ya. E ma the whole Ghana empanyfo hwe. Omo ayimunde sa abodi nkasi ndi ma ye no. Ade ba ko edi mu loans. Unim se loan je no ensem bibre ho. But Dwabin Rural Bank ya ama be friendly. The American say oji as wasumjo more as compared to other banks. Na adia ba ko a ema sa bodin ebae na ye dasron kono no ene sa ye group loan no a obro ni be kan say microfinance. De wo mu ane ni say omo di dwa bodua ema bank no eda ye table so yakoma so ese sa enipadom we de ye beboa wom na omunyuma atumpon. Rajo wunim say bank de bia meka Ghana economy no individual si enikita no aban contribution ewom but enye bebresa nti se yapeso oman no konanim na empuntuo ba oman no so a sa omo yesi enwuma we na ese abo eno na wo hwe Dwabin Rural Bank mpanyifo a ewom omo tenase ese sa na tie dia ye tu anamon na aboa small businesses ɛno wɔ hɔ na petty traders a wɔn tɔn nneɛma nkakra no yɛboa wɔn na wɔn ayɛ den wɔn akɔ wɔn anim na sɛ yɛbɛboa wɔn nso a na nneɛma a ɛyɛ challenges no ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn hwɛ na wɔn yiyi bebree yɛ den efiri hɔ ɛno na yɛatra ne accommodate wei nyinaa na ne nhyehyɛ yɛ ni enipa num sɛ yɛ mmaa sɛ yɛ mmarima mo deɛ mo di dwa kakra no enipa num mo nka mo ho mom mo ba yɛn ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛdi sika no ma wo kɛkɛ because ɔdi sika no ma nipa no amma no nimdeɛ anka ho a ɔkɔ a ebia obɛferi nti yɛde wobɛfa ntitiam kakra bi bɛyɛ na wɔtwe mmienu na biribiara ɛtɔ ɛyɛ pɛ na yɛde sika no ayɛ den ama na ɔde akɔ yɛi na yɛde ma wo no sɛdeɛ na meka sɛ challenges anaa ɔhaw a ɛwɔ sikagye mu no yɛyi ne nyina afiri hɔ bank bi sia bi wɔ akɔgye a interest ɛda so no sɛbi ɛso paa yie ɛso sen Kessben dan nyinaa ɛno na Dwabinwura bank yɛhwɛ ane atoto sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛboa wɔm no business kɔ mu anim di a ɛne sɛ ɛnsi ho no Dwabinwura bank yɛate so bum ɛbɛyɛ nansa yi a yɛde new product a yɛde ba bɛboa small businesses nti ma yɛyɛ research about interest rate of various banks na yɛhwɛ yɛ no a comparatively yɛde toto ho no a yɛhu sɛ all the banks ni a deɛ na ne interest rate ɛwɔ fam paa ɛyɛ Dwabinwura bank ɛba group loans a Dwabinwura bank na ɛtɔpo nti sɛ bere akwanya da hɔ monka mo ho mom mommra ɛnhyehyɛeɛ ne dɛm repayment no so yɛ very friendly nso obi wɔ hɔ a ɔde loan ma wa saa bosomi no ano gyina mu no ɔgye yɛde yɛse yɛma wo mmerɛ fa toto yɛdu bɛyɛ bosomi mmienu no mu time no na wahyɛ aseɛ with the repayment ɛnya deɛ a yɛba bɛhaw bebree bɛduru ɔno atɔn adeɛ no na sika no ayɛ den aba na gyɛ sɛ wahyɛ aseɛ tua yɛma wo time yɛma wo time yɛma wo space sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ a wobɛtumi de atoto nneɛma yi wo nso wode sika no ma nipa no na wogyina no so saa time no mu a sɛ wogye sika no na gyɛ sɛ sika no a wode maa no no ɛno ana wo saa agye saa nti no yɛ saa wei ato hɔ sɛ fa kɔdi dwa sɛ wokɔ yɛgyi sɛ wokɔ he sɛ wokɔ Accra sɛ wokɔ Burkina Faso na akɔfa gyene anaa bibi ba yɛde saa akɔnya yi ama wo ɛbɛyɛ 1 month deɛ wokɔɛ koraa no waba ebipa no wakɔkwan so bɛyɛ mmienu mmiɛnsa nti yɛgyina no so ɛbɛba na wahyɛ aseɛ ama watɔn adeɛ no ama interest crash aseɛ yɛ den ɛba nti wotua ɔho heha ɛno anamɔ na Dwabinwura bank yɛtu sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛde boa Ghana man more especially Asanteman sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ ɛmaa ne mɛma gyabi ɔmo bodwa nketewa no yɛbɛtumi de aboa wo nti woka group loan a ɛho nhyehyɛeɛ a ɛwɔ mu ano no
na SMEs loans nanso ɛne yɛde loans bɛyɛ
SMEs brajo so wahu beginning me kan bibi kyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ Ghana man a economy no ɛwɔ individuals nsɛm aban contribution ɛno so sa na mmom sɛ yɛsi yɛ bank na yɛso yɛwɔ stake ɛwɔ ɔman buo no mu a na ɛwɔ sikasɛm mu ɛno ana Dwabinwura bank mpanyinfoɔ yi atena se management ɔmo atena se ɛde sɛ nhyehyɛ yaba deɛ teɛ ya ne sɛ mo yɛ institution ana impo individual na wo business bi na wa employ nipa bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa ne ahwɛ the size of your capital yɛhwɛ baabi a location wɔ ɛne sɛ deɛ business ni sitie yɛhwɛ saa na bibia deda na kwa mu a wo de bra na mmom terms and conditions apply ɛno ane ne sɛ minimum kasa sibiri wote yɛnka wo de Ghana card ana wo business registration no documents no wo de bɛba ne de abie account ama ma yɛ America kraa bi ne anya dwuma na yɛhu usikasɛm no ɛyie because yɛn guarantee loans kɛkɛ we also give advice a ɛyɛ free sɛ de bɛyɛ wo business no ɛbɛyɛ sustainable ahoɔden bɛbɛm ne yɛtumi akɔ yɛnim ti yɛyɛ ne saa pɛ ne hu usikasɛm ne nhyehyɛeɛ ne nyinaa wie pɛ na yɛde besia no ɛde ama wo na sɛdeɛ na meka for MF microfinance no saa na saa nhyehyɛeɛ wei ɛteɛ nso bi wɔ kɔgye a loan bi a yɛse fa paper sɛm wei bra ɛgye sɛ yɛ assign wei ɛgye sɛ du mpanyinfoɔ wei anim na wei yɛ assign ansa na adi mu yɛahwɛ ayi saa bottlenecks anaasɛ challenges anaa ɔhaw ɛwɔ hɔ no yɛyi ne nyinaa firi hɔ ɛnyɛ no nko a obi wo wa ni sika kura da ho abosom ni bewu no entete ho a ɛwɔ ho no sabi eno kura no ɛyɛ obi capital de adwuma dwabi rabank yi eno afiri ho na dia money is so interesting ni say me mpesa me di interest no be den ebetu dwa na mom ensi hu na ɛwɔ ho ne de ɛyɛ bibi kete a obroni baka say ɛyɛ negligent bibi ana negligible bibi kete bi na yɛde ayɛden yɛde atoso because ye wo gidie say ye boa na wo business ni kwanimu a ana yeso ye be yɛden ye benya mfaso enti wo a wo kɔgye business na ayɛden as a business person na challenges abane de Dwabin Rural Bank ene wo homa na ade ma no so ye kura say edu ba bi kura interest rate etimi negotiate
okay
so that wo sika na so be ya fixed deposit wo ho a utimi di rate e ma ye no say emu odua sanso na balloon sem na say wakwan bibia eyeya utimi ka chen say empanyfo me feel said this time there said the name city no interest rate in way na metimi ayeden atua na ye nyina ya tase na ye di ho abobo na ye di esi ba bia be den ebeboa ebi nso a wo bagia wo say ebe take me bebre by the time cry be grantees kana ma no na dwuma ye say odi kodi no na mfaso amaso dwaben de ye hwe adwuma na okoye no anytime no ni a meet even before your time because you believe in any say we want to meet you beyond your expectation and only dwuma Dwabin Rural Bank it is ultimate idea for business documents no or Ghana card na bread Dwabin Rural Bank as a business person na small scale enterprises yeah more and more especially institution like Kessben Guta whatever institution oma come ho bom e ma oma come ho bom odwum no mu digwa no sa small and business enterprise no mo structures na ye ya ene momra na ye nidwa
wow Ricky ebedasi no me ko Michael na me mo bi that
sure
we be kakra de amai
yo
no yen say that Rural Bank
yo
that
sure yo me da say ebia na kasa yi koso yi obi kura putika mu na o pese o si fom o say bank yi o mo se me do na ehim fa kura pu na me pe o ma me nya o mo pa so trace a number ya ansa na o si fom
all right
0544
74 58
56 0544 74 58 56 and 0241 72 10 65 but your friends our numbers here be so na you know edin komo kama Joe ubusa yen efa that investment Joe sa question we there ubusa 1 hour
and that's some
as at time you na so nemu me popo ho kakra bi Joe unu say investment ya de ehia wo nipa bia brabo em say wudi dwa wudi na form of investment and beside that no say wo say nya bibia e na liquid investment sika ka botimi dia show dwanim nemu da chinti unse penifo ka se be say da bia semti na wodo okoto kwaduru no ayeden no wagya mo da chia semti ahokekanti ene eja more from so enyaden enti hoda enu nti ya na ye customers there enu na Dwabin Rural Bank edamu stronko no de oni de nyina ene ye customers no ekasa se da chia semti no udidi ya no ayeden no wagya bi enu ne da chinti investment account enne ye didwa seven producer awo yin so jola ka yenya awo
easy o
ye mano so ye pese omudi yie e wa adesuam na mano di yie wa adesuam no e be den e na obeka se untimi nya investment e mo saade no e ho ban we enye promise na ye de e ma obi se BBC a da bi we ye wa usika who make conscious investment from your business na ho dia to se de be ya da che obano itibuano na ho se otumi to aso ko akire a what me rely upon na akwada no so atumi atoa so ewo ne sukuu hwem ene yesi free SHS wo eno kura mpo no akwada na iko school a wototo ne makakra na meboa eno nti se wanya ahobo a akwada ne beduru ho no wo beka se akwada no mintumi fa me ba nya den enko school na akwada no butaya yakopon hyehyede ya yakopon de ma no no enam so as parent no usi anokwan eno nti ne yesi wo de adwadie bia wo de bia no emfa saa responsibility no sika no kan udwadie sika ho wo de ane se wo de atoto nkyɛn man na akwada no nti onso utimi fa no ehwe school enu no twam a omma ewo Dubai market omu di dwa nyina jolaka omu ni bibia e friend snit ye ne etia no ma ye adwuma ma yetua yekai busumi bia yetua oka esan te snit omu so de bibia no ho nti se bibisie anase okọ retirement a mene ma mi bi ka say o say na empo ye kwa retirement there o say at any given point in time no utimi kwa homigem na abekwa homigem na hwi mo abosom de na de bia what market enu nti ye ka say sa tirimupona aban enya ye sa bre wo ma adwumayefo otu omoka snate no wa nso betimi aye bi na wa betimi aye no wudi mu e wo dwabe Rural Bank wo de ane so ba we bie da chinti investment account no ma sha ase nkakra obi wo ho no kura mpa jolaka me se ye ko obi ho no ma se be peduasa yare bo no kakra be 6 months oba na no jetire nyina ahye but ni sika ni nyina akosa yare but when ye ka say abibia no say conscious of all these things likely to happen to us in our life or there. Any other intina, you make conscious investment towards that. Nti ye ne customers no ekasa. Say wo there si bibi kakra na jola ka we so no enye sika boom bia wo de ebe to eye ene mamemfa 20 cedis into o chena memfa 50 cedis bintu sa pepe na what to me e dia ye investment a at renchen bi ba uni how sa dachinti investment account no ebetimi aboa ama waso ano jolaka yemre no yemre no enti mamemfa ye branches no branches no into jana
before the branches no where they from me na nkaka krebi bono tofa ka krebi e business account no shares no minim really
yo bon say yeah said na me panyi kan enipa ya brabo obi nim de besi ochina na ohia last week or last 2 weeks and you declare your year AGM you declare dividend a ebetua shares ni de wo mu ane ne say bank na wo ho no e nipa dom bebere na bank ne yom dia enti sanon kana se na me che say ka be kra me ya ka me be kakra wo ho na me de akoto she no aye shareholder o to a ni e ka se bank no onwo me dia oka ho na wo di sika nso ko wura bibi ma emfaso na we ye den unya na ye emfaso no eye end of every year ane ye wonso bi won akoto shares at the end of the year obehwe na book bebre ne de abre no book nya sika de ye sika ne se wakọ na yama real money a utimi de den ekoto enam utimi di koto fufu utimi di sidan eno ne ka se first no hwe dwabe Rural Bank na ye big institutions ana na beto shares no ho companies akese na wo sika ana na beto de ntia no beto ne se no mu wo sika kese eno na dwabe Rural Bank se ya hwe ene ye hu se no emoa enti ya ba from ama any ordinary person even 50 Ghana cedis kura kutawa obetumi ayeden ato shares na sa shares uto be shareholder obedidi ho ama da chimpo unti asia oma abedidi mu ebe ye fie adwapade
wow mreno kwa na eko always say kama nimbeto ankomo yeso but mo contracts ni branches ni ade ndie kwa bia ze mamu di ansana
okay
mapija mu dwabe Rural Bank
jolaka
Rural Bank 2023 Ghana
your head office no ewo Drabin asantmemu he ya Drabin ho so ya sign wo branch baako ewo ho obesanyan obonwure taxi rank wo no ma oduru obonwure obenyan obesanyan abo aso asantelai oduru e wo kwan ho no ma wutwe makoma mpoma onsa benkum so Drabin Rural Bank ewo ho ya sign wo ejeso traffic light no abronsan a wo free kumase konkran abronsan wo kuma onsa benkum so ewo ho yo fumesa eno so Kokobra station ubenya ye onwe ye ni Roma so dan na ye opposite ye pankro no eno so market no opposite ya ubenya ye new road ye ne nana kejesi na share vanse wo ye wa adishman opposite gate number 3 ubenya ye wo ho na ye wo Sipeti Mpongako house na ye san wo Roman Hill Atonsu station hɔ no ma obusa dwaben a ɛna de etwa to okra mpo no yɛsan wɔ aboaso maka aboaso telephone numbers nso de yɛde atodwa dada nti ɔma kɔ ya metima san si so biem na yɛ customer 0241 721065 0241 721065 ana 0544 745856
Madam Wasipa for Rural Bank, dropping Rural Bank. If you are the best Rural Bank 2023, penny for Ricky and Mike and the Incomomi, the Mufre numbers, no, Mufre, na Omonimo in the Encomo, na Encomo, Obakoho, who say Unu Huda. Best bank in Ghana, Rural Bank in Ghana, no Yamfama Omo Equa. All right. Yabakona Awa Mohammed, Edenediano, Atwasun Tentem, and Sana Newton Latin Marijata, and Suwaha, Enra, na eso ye Hatsofuk and Kumasia Santi Kotoko, Omunano share almost strengths and weaknesses before Yamiadma Sunday game, no, and Yakwanem, a man of Quine, and my room Kakra, and became Edenedia, Ebeba, Sanso, and Doctor Frank Usu answer. Say Franco Naro, so the no ebe breye. Nani, before Sir Awa Mohammed Beban, minim uon komobini who supporters needy.
Yeah, Sergio. That's it. Na Michiache, police officer, will crop on the channel. The I can say, yes, supporters no. Sunday, Nyamiya do now do stadium.
Yeah.
Mr. Kotoko supporters, any football loving fans, you mebaho. Mr. Uba. Make sure say ticket no to boot no more. Yenton ticket outside. And more beyond so that we are not dealing with e-ticket on Sunday. It is stress supporters no. Ticket no you beton boot no more. 20 Ghana cedi, 50 cedis and 100 Ghana. Now, say uto ticket no outside but not inside the booth. Your mechanism will detect it. And why bet you will say what to invalid ticket. So you bet my police, na police no run ready.
Wow.
And yes, supporters no. Sa a football way no who hear yem papa because say go sometimes Obeko Stadium once at least attendance is very encouraging. Yeah, okay. But at the end of the day, no, but the tickets near the abrew back, yanto. And supporters no mobile no. Scan away. And yes, send supporters no. May say if you get to the gate and you say something before you call. A matcha, a matcha, and dear ye pese. And pay for your mayeno, say the team no bring a buyer and the team naba. It's a young kind of home, na young bottom no buying. Yamiaduma on Sunday, ma one city, and for baby, and will be bottom. No. Intimate supporters no omo comport omo. Then also yesterday election no ya on Sunday we are not going to entertain any political flag or t-shirt at the stadium. Yes, supporters no. Ye pese political flag announce at the stadium. O ye ha supporter o ba shall rainbow colors no. Fabra. So we need be at least flags in the air tombi. I was stadium be we do our benyebi. I will entrance to be nafa balls and nafa chichu ko nafa stadium. Kotoko supporter when justice replica justice be and now look at Abraham was Asante Memo Abraham was Kumasia. There are so many of the replica justice here. It wouldn't be here be our fra yebema ubi yebetombi. On Sunday, we will get to all. It will bad to be. So we need be with the Pekotoko flag, and I would have Fabra. No political paraphernalia in a allow a stadium or. It's Yamiaduma Sunday. We are expecting all the supporters. Yemra, number chair 2 teams no up. But at the end of the day, the 3 points will remain here in Kumasi.
Sanity.
Oh yes.
Remember, Castor Fufrubia Mandu.
Sergio, so long as Coach Abubakar Ouattara remains the head coach, the 3 points will remain here in Kumasi.
Okay. Then Ouattara who anti Mamo Kasa. Why?
Oh, say oni ya be Jumada.
Inti
yenim no. Wako Abijaba yenim. Yamana kwaba.
So the CWA coaches eba team A, a team B, eba team A.
Oh, ono there. So long as he remains the head coach in there. Don't forget it.
Sir.
Yeah, don't forget
All
it.
right. Because you're there actually.
Sure.
Need that come better.
That's
Once again, we wish you happy.
That's it.
Birthday. But don't worry.
Because you already
Don't worry. Okay. It's we need that come birthday. Mama ninja dry manu. It's especially Kumasi.
Na Kala why?
Fraternity no. Kala. As we own him. I am Kutuno. All right. Awa.
Sergio.
I'm way.
Yes, Sergio. Obi bisa say ye will play a wash hat-trick. E wo Kotoko has games dana. Sergio ye be kai FA Cup na e koso. E wo tamale no. When Kotoko were winning against Accra Suffolk. Mekai Sadiq Adams, former striker of Ghana under 17 team at Omoko 2007 Korea on the runs for the same. He scored hat-trick during that 2017 finals. No, Steve Pollack and Obekaya na on the touchline. But Sergio league there a Opokunti. Sergio we 1983 when Kotoko lost 4-3 to Accra Suffolk Ewa. So Pokunti this around 6 minutes and a tete kano man be 3-3 before say hezi Dampton a breaky the hearts of Kotoko supporters when has won by 4-3 El Babaya Sports Stadium here. Sergio Bisu bisa prosperity Ogum. Yes, Sergio in the stint with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Wabo 4 games in the league against Asufuk. Okay. Sergio Bakuna I draw Oshemiensa.
Wow.
Yes. Bakuna I draw. And over Kaida goalless draw. First leg of the league winning team now, Kotoko winning 2022. No, that day no, it ended goalless. Ewo Accra Sports Stadium, and a 1-0. Ewo Babaya Sports Stadium. Abdulaziz Nuruddin ni Fabio Gama incident. No, Emma Kotoko said the goal from the sports, and that was that time. After that season, Okoye later on no by, and the last season Kotoko has or winning home and away. So Prosperity Ogum as a man on the touchline of Kumasi Asante Kotoko has never lost a league game against Accra Suffolk. Sergio, the last time House of Folk winning a league game at Babaya Sports Stadium, Sergio, that was 2015. And that goal honestly came early in the game. So early, around 2nd minute of the game. And as Selassie Eje shared the only goal of that match I also El Babaya Sports Stadium. So in that year, House of Folk won by a 0-0 El Babaya Sports Stadium. That was the last time House of Folk won a league game at the Babaya Sports Stadium. So Sergio Bisu Bisaya with regards to CAF Young Best Player of the Year. Now Abdulaziz Isa nominations in the Kai now he was part of those long lists, no, but he shortlisted I don't know eba treno nani dinyen count Obeka Lamine Camara of AS Monaco and then Senegal, Obeka the Ivorian international Omar Diakite and then Karim Konate, 2 Ivorians. And Sergio, Karim Konate was not influential in the Ivorian squad no more winning that tournament. Honestly, no bimbo. For me, I think say it's just boiled down the fact that say SI is Ivory Coast ultimate title no. But Oka Omar Diakite, he was one of the guys. Even when Jean-Philippe Gasset was touch, no, chassis pa. But going forward, MSA fight by no, they need to bench, but 1 or 2 games or chassis, and he scored the decisive goal for the Ivorians in that 2-1 win against Cap Mali during the quarterfinals. In as much as Ivory Coast went down by 10 men on that day because former Bayer Leverkusen defenders, or Atalanta, Odilon Kosonu was shown the red card, and that day no. Numerical disadvantage on the part of Cote d'Ivoire. So for me, Omar Diakite say onya ne din ewom no understandable. And Lamine Camara, Sergio, he deserves it. And he even won the previous award, Oka 2023. In the first AFCON game, he scored twice in that 3-0 win for Senegal when they won against Gambia. In the first AFCON debut, he scored. And for me, Sergio, based on this 3, I think Abdulaziz Issa should have been replaced. Or replacing Karim Konate. When Modimo Abdulaziz Issa done the CAF Confederations Cup, no, it was top notch, being among the top scorers of the competition. Apart from that, how influential he was during the All African Games when Ghana won. Yes, one thing a advantage to Karim Konate, as I say, you were a major year na yebo AFCON. And luckily for him, only my Cote d'Ivoire and a Timiji. So that could probably be one of the reasons he was put in that shortlisted trainer. But for me, I think Senanka Abdulaziz is a replacing Karim Konati or the shortlist trainer. So the last time Haas won home and away was 2010. And those goals were scored by former striker Samuel Afum. So Obinsu besides these players, Kudus, Thomas Partey, Jiku, Semenyo, Tariq Salisu. Ka 2010 squad no emu saying a bit me for me, I think say only Kudus and Partey and then combat me any chance. I war in that squad of 2010 I call Ewo World Cup now ye call boy homoding in the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, I lose against Uruguay. So you been so besides say Madrid Barcelona in Champions League final. Say you been see that. A semi-final there and Mushia. But Oka final they been see that. Omushia die or final. But nanka you 2 occasions we nanka say you na possible. And that was 2012, 2013. 2012, Madrid was losing in the semi-final against Bayern Munich. And then Barcelona were also losing against Chelsea. So nanka komumi enu winia ka probably nanka benya an El Clasico final of that year or Champions League no. And 2013 so na Barcelona was losing to Bayern Munich. And then we saw Dortmund also beating Real Madrid. That was that year when Robert Lewandowski scored 4 goals for Dortmund against Real Madrid. It was the signal Iduna. Real Madrid showed 2-0 in the second leg of Bernabeu, but that was impossible to see Real Madrid going to the final. So, nanka these 2 occasions, we could have seen an El Clasico final, but due to what happened, but I remember they met in the semi-final in 2011 when Lionel Messi completely determined the fate of Real Madrid in that game. So, Joe Binsu besides say World Cup, yenya 4 players are more emerge as the top scorers. Yes, Oka 2010 World Cup, it was South Africa. 4 players share 5 goals. Ne mu miensa attackers and a bakuya midfielder. David Villa scored 5 for Spain. Wesley Schneider scored 5 for the Netherlands. Diego Forlan scored 5 for the Uruguayan team. And then Thomas Muller scored 5. All these players will be 5 goals. But comparison in terms of minutes will be and Thomas Muller emerge as the top scorer. Because no lesser number of minutes compare those players no be a boy no. And then Diego Forlan was awarded the best player of the tournament in that competition. So Joe Obinsu Bisaya said maybe advise President John Dramani Mahama as a sports say or stakeholder advice being a media man. So Joe for me I think say you hear a policy I be award equity. We can be equitable. Obiantimi equal. But say Joe ye make sure say other sporting event no omunsu benya omu fair share of adia omu benya. Say Joe, it would interest you to know say other federations or more music or more musika, especially those federations president, like Todebia and all these people, they're also representing Ghana. Abeku Jackson was one of the best women in Africa. But say Joe, you catch it out say ni papa ene dio noa ni sika sponsor ni training ni bibia. Meanwhile, we have swimming federation ananka abai betimi sponsor. Obeka those other sporting federations, the hockey and the likes. Yenya sports policy award the equity. In as much as say yes, football our attention. In as much as say Black Stars our attention, but ye make sure say equity ebebem. And for me, with regards to our national team, say you and only the can as I said, disbanding all those management committees. Nina say you. We do drama for can. Yenya at least sebia nipa mienu ana miensa omon serve as the coordinators for all the national teams including men and women sebia be nipa men mienu oba ba ko se de bia oba no be represent mano from the black maidens to the black princesses to the black queens afewa ba black starlets, black satellite, black meteors, black stars say yo yenya coordinators omo be coordinate all the activities of these teams. Yenya say yo adia ekoso ya na yeko congress yeko ya promises are GFM paying for the mark clubs and nyina bejai because in this case obi a obi hu say onya management committee bia urem na nkampese or expective favors be And I think say this is one of the things say incoming president in it a bit boy other sporting disciplines. But say yo, I want this especially ye so no say who how sports is in the development eba. You can imagine just football, the contribution of the Brazilian economy. 2 years ago, say Joe, Premier League, almost say just Premier League, contribute to around 7.2 billion pounds to the British economy. Just Premier League. So you can imagine if how say they paying for no how important the industry is. And your football and your sports or entertainment and one of the things. And say you cut the amount of how this entertainment and all those sports at the brain minor. I think say if you pay for no taking it seriously, pass you a be boy in pa.
All right. Our Mohammed, Yanfausi had call Newton Latin Marija now quickly. Yanjena, Bonia Shim, I say, can I near be a Susa, Quano Baha, no Tintu, now Quania Tranwesi. News say,
Chief.
Okay, yes.
Question back with the candidate who do I hear and Timen Abdulaziz question. This is started from 2010 or say Kudus Party Jiku Semenyo Tarek Salisu Seka Yeshe clubs are more based on clubs are more boa. Now you should place and anymore how many 2010 squad more. Kudus Berum, Thomas Partey Berum, Jiku Berum in my opinion. Jikuba Obos here, you know. Was surpassed. Semenyo ebe break akra. Semenyo be break akra because at dia area set team no approve at the 20 level no. So Semenyo Tarek Lamptey be break. Even right back said do call John Pencil coach now on Samuel Nkunmu mu nyina no line so na mo. I remember against Uruguay about 2 nyina was our line so. About double number 2s am converting to double number 7s. Salisu so obebra san no squad. Calvin the controversial question back over say coaches cry the idea of football mu no mo nya hwe 80% players na 20% pena coaches no eye ho adwuma se jo de chere se me ne nya adwene ba bia ye ka enema 4 e ma a footballer timi e perform at the highest level ne tactical ability ne technical ability psychological and a physiological na nsa ne ebusa Kumasa Santokotoko or physical instructor. Ye busa because we all understood the first and second half. Nakotoko we games in ye. So near busa say, or my pomodin sem no, why in the dihujuma? Tactically, coach Mon Homodia, we keep asking questions, say on funny mobile be on funny mobile be on funny mobile be or pay. All these questions, you know, it doesn't they don't befall on the player, no. Coach and about identifying why you're hujuma. Now player bed there say Joe was I can home. She pressure the Ghana Blaster players see. Players in the better could say, oh, me home motivation that could face Ghana for. And you get Juma, and then there kind of psychological strength of a coach, you know. Or no better than say identify why the guy is not performing, why those players are not giving us their best. Now what try say, you're my dream, and now born, you're my dream, you know, I'm to boss and Yankasa. Player on to me in the whole Enkasa. So coaches in here, Juma. Pa na 80% of the command players here. Kevin, I bet to the first. Pep Guardiola an issue no and say yeah na sembe brain na coaches a performance eba form as well as players say Joe. Number 1 injuries I have like but I also feel say mental fatigue. Say who chases success a very very easier essence say who maintain any or sustain success no. Who chases sika, who chases obedu top. Say Joe form pa na the day you could do top one person will maintain you and they're the most difficult. This is where Pep Guardiola is. Na ni me be mo ba form no e factors bebre mental fatigue na me kan you know one kasa complacency untumi ye and the last or the least of it you know your opponents I bet me identify say ye fa e benya any pasmas ye fa e benya no e banesa no say Joe nipa bebre na o ye target omo kasa mo hit wa I'm telling you, just walk back and have stronger pass. Sporting, Juventus, all these clubs on the Newcastle, or more Pep Guardiola from power. Player profiling, the combination by documents, players' past experiences, the injury history, a lot of things. And I'll be Bomwa would be profile player no, the positions in our account. Now, Oshadi and Obusa be say a profile evolution. They say profile evolution. As such, they say Ronaldo starting the ball, but not a war. Benkuma from 10-10 wa or nam line no so na koba but all Babedru Manchester United and also Kodru Real Madrid Manchester no akwa number 9 why evolve in the profile no what changing the position from baby and no we be Johnny maybe I know what I say in terms of playing what quiet the man you demand or boxing Mbappe himself or a wide forward but say no at Madrid or you be Jina baby number 9 one visa all players or more profile no evolve change each and every time or more enyini obi say Mascherano one of the best midfielders Liverpool but Pep Guardiola Danilo one of the best defenders Barcelona Yaya Toure played in the Champions League as a central defender against Manchester United under Pep Guardiola. All called Man City, he was one of the best central midfielders in the game. Profile evolution. But we have a start to bob on coach if you me identify say me choko how bet me say me choko how bet me say no training na kakra what change you agene and no there e wo hono Daniel Mo eba be replace and I say Ferran Lopez be replace Daniel Mo in that 4-2-3-1 offensive flick na obusa Daniel Mo is a second striker Ferran Lopez is a typical number 10 omo nyina no omo the same position but with different roles anyway SG and the SG the probability say short ya wa boy e be wura pom X no ketwa G no caps it can say expected goals are short na wa bono probability of that shot say be end pole no no eno na can say SG na nya short to bia na ma hope say e betimi adani goal short to be on ma say Joe e ma ho keka say but short to be on ma utimi ka say ball we there is a second eto at the back of the net ketwa bi omo me discuss SG on screen so na yen share how it works how obetimi calculate the basic metrics of data I can say way a second net and you can second net way a second to say now sometimes say check here some of the players in be on my we have a question say wa moboni and now oboni but telling you this every shot bia na say Joe you be shooting what the margin say about net and I say infant net we say Mr. Kwachimo come mama SG na me explain the ketwa bi yes Joe omo enhwe TV so kakra bi na yen discuss SG this is Pedro for Chelsea I am on a long pass from Midfield na ohwe ba bi a Pedro ageboy a we box no mu awie but option is say it's only about 0.35 SG. So ball we say a bet done aqua net based on angle. No, now the angle no just 35 meters per. 35% angle. No, so ball no bet net. No, just 35%. It is 65% just a ball no Pedro. But what watching it? This is SG. Expected goal of that pass and outcome. No. By 35% penny beton it. Omo release no. Na show be a Pedro obobo nafa. Na opese hu enema dey calculate SG ni ya. Show the distance of the pass, the angle of the shot, the goalkeeper's angle, the goal frame, and of course, by be a pass and ankasa so a freeba. This is a corner situation. By virtue of the SG, o calculate we are a very difficult to be chef from a corner spot. But by be a boy ne kwa tono. It increases the SG of that corner kick. It will say corner no na SG near very very low. But by be a bona koto say no, it's around 0.91 SG. That is convertible to 91% of the time. So by be a boy day about net. It's not just a crab na Emma ball we say internet. So comparing this to that of Pedro no, not just one say difference no, wide pa. This is SG. How you can magnify your chances of scoring. And the betcha say SG no from so that is the goal. From corner kick it was slow, but be a ball be drop na a very very high say ball no turn. So Joe SG kakra no am say my questions no asan sa. Now I say Hansi Flick and a slot of Liverpool better seen or na onye better seen no. Hansi Flick is an established coach, we achiever. Now, because we achiever, the person channel say club workers Joe, ye did you come over the Champions League or Kokoshiano or no manager no wajiji 3 times and wajidi buying Hansi Flick Bundesliga no wajibi the Champions League wajibi UEFA Super Cup and even UEFA Coach of the Year Hansi Flick ajibi and Slot is up and coming coach. Me because why a young coach by age, but a young coach by the job. And in the context of our discussion, top 5 teams according to these systems, methods, and dynamics. Liverpool, Atalanta, Bayern, Barca, Arsenal. Top 5 teams according to system, methods of the bubble. In the panel at the Bayern and the dynamics. 5 teams. When I say Joe, me questions.
Wow. Now, Minimum nra ka betima ye nra de no ho adwuma ma me ne.
Met me boss me na ho no de tie ne se wadaroma. Me tumrika ya na me hadwene.
U tumrika ana be so ye ntem.
Se video na me chire ni data esisa.
Oh, more time.
Yeah.
11:48. Betima ma obe 20 to 25 minutes.
Ene na chese 2 team me ne obi anya se.
Obi anya se. Nti koye ho adwuma ma me. Am fo busa me pa.
Sure.
Nti misra wo be hwe ebia o.
2 teams ni nyina solid. 2 teams ni nyina solid.
Menko ye ba bi na fi baby nkoye ha.
No.
Na fi me so me kon.
Yeah. 2 teams are ready.
Okay. Nti obehwe Hearts of Oak, obehwe Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ya me yaduma akwasi ada game no wo ye ready sisi ana. Okay. Na fi yanko hontentem na new enhwe strengths no and weaknesses no of both teams. Nti misremo enye club bako na oye. Misremo a nti ohwa ha na wahwa ha the obia betimi a capitalizing on na ode a winning game no bia no obetimi afaso na waye. Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. We Hearts of Oak are like Chelsea. We don't want to score Kumasi and Tikotoko. We just want the 3 points and chill. Why the and a source message here or the bremi so maybe Jamsco SSN Jamsco or Sister Joe as His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will change our football to positive again. Mark my words. He will give us knowledgeable sports minister. Jamsco. There was also the Abremi, I don't know, and then Anopay. All right. Enti mami say new I ready ya. Yemfan twasun tentem ansana and Kem any Dr. Frank also ansa so aba. New so.
All right, Chief. So the big game ne baso Nyankopo Yadma Sunday per the expectation of the two teams in fans and game ne big pa. Now Eddie kind of the House of Folk and Eddie kind say Joe. Se Kumasi Asante Kotoko e wo pepa bi say oba win game no dia ma fans na. The following no oman and in corner you're discussing come so this is as for this season and man ensure and Emma refer say a 9 goals this season now omo at we consider 6 meaning say after match day 12 omo got 2 games bia no now omo consider a goal defensively they are better than Kotoko at the moment attacking Kotoko LBT as for by a goal plus but that's fine has for coach Abubakar Watara this season no wadane dane nsa ekwan bebre so but team no person wonya team ne pa no a emfifia say na ma wadwene wo a few places ye bekwa ha 4-2 central 2 out wide and a 2 striker stop formation way I doubt so be born Nyambo Sunday more formation we say on try formation way against Kotoko but there's something here the person ye twa adwene si so that 4-2 2 central, 2 out wide. And there's one player above Fifi, the man has a folk. Your friend Theophilus Collison. Now, Kotokone has for game, a big game. And I'm saying this 6 I would do a bravo game we say, but one of the 6 is Obehuna and Hobart Chino. A game we say, no, a Theophilus Collison. Kotoko should work around this guy and take him out of the game. Now, the base, about every area of the midfield are very close to the defense. I don't know about the game, Now, coach Nasisa and Sabe Brew yet Theophilus Collison has been a constant denominator in the systems. So, being it 4-2 central, 2 out wide, 2 top, or 4-1-3-2, whichever idea, Collison is always very close to the defense. Now, the Chinese say, well, you're close to the defense in Inti. You are maybe a first tactical relationism. Tactical relationism, main reason number 1 is that he doesn't relate to the midfield partners in terms of the role definition. Or both defense and buy more. It will penipa and common in the brave for us for Collison can home. It's Dr. Gumbayo Biwajima team. I am talking about Theophilus Collison. Now, free the budget and anymore. I'm going to protect 2 strikers in Mauli Wayo and then Hamza Issa sometimes. So, and Komaya Minu Dina and Hasfok team Ninian would be brave. As a sound bread and San Cromo. But 1, 2, 3, 4 angles of their game. Number 1 here discussing say, take charge of Theophilus Collins in the road. No? He's very close to the defense. He doesn't really offend in the final third. On him. No, but you have 10 minutes. We are not opposition box or no. Even corners on Koyeshi. Now, obey defense in this idea. Not just a in a free game no more. And who be here pa. So, young Shadi Ketuabi. The problem number 1 is say, on you very, very, very confident in keeping the ball. Subone one hono, it was show TV so it's 4132 all right, but free no our faded spot I connect you. Meaning say Omajumani is specified in creating for the two strikers. And at your floors there on can we even though centrally who is all on fifth but or protected defense, you know, more and then I kind of tactical relationism. The relationship with the players, you know, defense and the or bomb by more. Essence of both 6. Now I'll support to 8 and 10. He doesn't do that. It in Komaya meeting na kotoko April B in every game one or bet me I didn't want. It should be Theophilus. Now show TV so manager friends, coach Abaka Tara, Ebo Salima Dan, Theophilus Collins, Sani Mohammed, and then of course Hussein Mohammed. 4 year win and I may highlight it. It's a diamond. Diamond means Salim, Sani, and then Hussein. On my common, and then me and Sana Michel. No, I just Theophilus Collins, no, in your Mauli Wayo, and then Hamza Isa. So here it's a 4-4-1-1, but on the pink sheet it changes to 4-1-3-2. That is by default. Now the problem, let's say, because he's the main distributor for the side in Intino. So okay, so cutting it out to now we can't somebody actually has folks say a brand here the money mobile nibi. It won't pack off for us and he is the main creative half from deep defense for the side. It is open so and what forget about this too. May how Mohammed for me they take their feed from this guy. So cut this guy out and leave these two. Now but if you want to follow the Mohammed for me and leave Theophilus there. In fact, Theophilus Benyanide, and against his Waterman, coach Apreko and Wajuma, every time you know, cutting out of the passing scheme. A two say on Monday morning, this is as folk, person building the core, but Theophilus has been cut out of the patterns. It was also the ball never call long or never fan chain, but to go vertically and centrally, Yakati Hussein out, sorry, Theophilus out. So, there. Make sure we game the Dino. Me say in fact, I a good score line wakra because now I want Chema Theophilus. On them game room, they always had a number 10 or a certain number 8 obeying in the free. It really nullifies the whole system of us folk. It will play on Jabba a man time and arrested. He's always been cut out. Watch him. Swatre and Wajuma pa, and it really did a good job for Swatre. I won't build it out. That's a close guy and a pet. No matter the actually, it been a show with TVC. So it's a 4-1-3-2. But to some of the ball to form back from goalkeeper to midfield. I'm the ball near Bessinako. But my sister born or form one. They don't really connect so well. It is Shadia Kituabi after someone said Opedan and say Enkosro. Watch him. He, the striker, wanted the ball aerially, and that's the communication. By contrast, Sabon has folk are one of the best in our league. On Fabon in two form, but so because they first row, attacking the last line one. They are one of the best in our league. Now, second to be attack the last line at the person say, and your possession, paper no what they show. From goalkeeper or from central defense, so let me connect to a striker and straight. But being a striker and a whole defense, I want to kind of last line of defense. It is has going direct and true floated balls. It is easier to create chances. Nasad gets to Timmy Kotoko papa. Adia has folk at the mediama attacking the last line, going through the pockets, very quick on the counter every time. No, now it's mediama 4, and mediama style is akin to that of Kotoko. It is a basta Kotoko, Ebeya Sadia and mediama yebinedia. Omu chafu amanato has a folk on because if it is about direct game, I'm telling you, you're about 18 club league or your chroma. But one of the teams are Okaso one more paper not the ball about chromo straight. The Saturday, the Nayani, they go straight to the media. House of folk are marvelous. They are so awesome. And on behalf of now, come here, there's one angle I can't ask much. I find a situational analysis. So, yes, say, and yes, say, yes, say, if Kotoko wants to stay clean around the box, this my topic is not important. But Kotoko Eddie fouls for area has said the zone 14, 15, and 16. I am telling you, Hasselhoff will score them from a set piece. Because there are two angles of our discussion. But I could fall for Salim Adam. And the other one F fall for Ransford Mensah. Now Salim Adam, the other Onima Mensah or the table also. Power, precision, and technique. In football terms, I kind of PPT. So, baby, I want it da or Bako Pom, any technique or the original ball, Salim Adam is one of the best. And it's a person who stay clean there. Salim discussion name say obedi di buga who stay clean. Obey late tackles, unnecessary ones. Now obey foul bebre around on 3 angles where there. Salim's discussion will be very much important. And to your friend, you know, situational analysis. So that's got to do with Salim Adam. He is always behind the ball. But you know, Ransford Mensah and 225 or more do about. Ucha benkuma omodo babo na mo ka so be stay clean dia discussion we ho ehia bebrisa eti yenko yenim na yen discuss na the next boy a me draw attention kakra eye Mawuli Wayo kotoko nhwe ni ye Mawuli Wayo is one player kotoko nhwe nso Mawuli Wayo is one player kotoko nhwe nso at the beginning of the season or moving from Bianigo Sako Johnny Hasfolk now the style of play no ultimately define it but you can't there friends instinctive movement with timing, every time positioning. Mawuli Wayo failed and also of bench, but take care of him. Me can't send the brain fan home. By a players, you can't say Tete Koboshe, Chikarito, or Mula Yanibi power, Kromhadia. It is always Mawuli Wayo. He is good in the box, very, very, very instinctive. And Omuvuye. Now, Shadia Ketuabina men fanning you. Osha baby, I wash a go now, and your box room. So, my casa box room, or Muvu. Shannon so and outside the box this is a number 9 position in Tihona or Nyabona or body free. These are some of the discussions I hear Shannon so the next boy will be Hamza Issa. Man can want some me free as folk. Hasselfolk Hamza Issa one player. He has the physique, he has the power, he has the pace, and it's a boy to a cheer as a mama kwekwe. Now Chef Pomu. Hamza Issa is very brilliant. Now Omoya no mutimi a bully way out no. Ya no muni speed bebre but that's different from Hamza Issa. By contrast, has for weakness power person onya omunie. After say discuss our strength no. A drew corner set pieces ya kono munso obi apra dead ball situations momentarily has for the go off. And so I show to our motivation back what can say. They don't pick up mentally as early as possible. If the corner bar and we are slow to react. You can count by all the players in the box, but the organization will be flat. Awareness will be flat. Nobody will be talking to anybody in the box. They've been conceding from these situations. Box, nobody talks to anybody. So strike can you be a good Betamwa is coming. They should really do their fence well because in the box, Hasbro would always sleep, especially from floated balls. Kwanane buy a defender and defender before you realize na ball at the net. Keep on betting save, ultimate save. All these situations fall under dead ball situations. Hasselfolk I show a lot of weakness. From a drawing, Heart of Lions had their goal. And from the beginning of the season against Heart of Lions to March the 12th, set pieces Hasselfolk a consider from these situations. Now, my set pieces here, a dear back to me has pa. These situations are washing. Yeah, the ball is free by be above box. Now counter situations, the chase games. Has forget chase game on. Omo di ball na chia mo mutimi real free omo say. So who could chow be a unika son kaho. So they will be chasing the game. You count how many players. Someone attack. They lose the ball here, and everybody is left in the attack. It has a question 2 seconds for any defense. What the idea of physical to so has to focus on the counter floated balls. It has been the major source of weakness for the side. And Tinyamwa Sunday, coach Dr. Prosper Ogum, now let's talk about a few things from Kotoko. Now has and Shannon. Dr. Ogum, problem number 1 is say he loves to keep the ball between the central defenders and a goalkeeper. No. Dr. Ogum, your coach here, to say the Benjamin Asaro Timi Bokono, Dr. Mpesa. Dr. Pese keep any defenders in about 1 or 2, and son about na call. Now 1 or 2 no problems in home no. Don't allow that 1 or 2 because defenders no need that composure to keep the ball. Keep a bit of a or technical issue. A man touch ball na memu anye dey. Not just a ball na form na say. They have that can say situations and characters when put under pressure. It is a house of folk and mamu pass there on baba. But if you really want to force them out, stay true to them because Kotoko a weakness power no defense no and your attack and your midfield. It is a weakness in the doctor be pass we train defense and a weakness. Then stay on the defenders. A man's working someone Kotoko they should stay on these guys. No mistakes no munya no haye. A hand on be pass. This is an overload of 3 against 2. It is sham person pass the ball and the best record. Now check this. Me say goalkeeper ne ka ho, defenders ne nyina ka ho. Omo bre ansa na mayi ball na free chira dia ko. Before you realize when they are Lions there, it was 2 against 3. So kind of Lions for that door so say crane because they knew say Kotoko you ball ni free chira. Attack ni so mama who defense, let's phone ni so mama who so defense and also eno mujina. Stay on the defense as folk. Don't allow Kotoko to build out because eno mubenyomo. Now Dr. Senior coach Obobo na tumuda. That he doesn't do that. There be a keeper involved play. So don't allow this. Stay on them. Force them into errors. This is where you have your chances. As for it you call break and some you born before they move out. It's been happening every time. Different opponents. Say Justice Blaze, say Abro, say Samba, Frederick Asare or Mo Kamara. Me say ball. No, they struggle to move the ball away from the first phase. The Togum or 2 the car now or 2 free GR3 or starting GR1. Now GR1 on call direct or possessing 1 or 2, they looking for space and son or call. Now that 1 or 2, no, don't allow it as folk. If you allow the 1 or 2, no, they are just a money game no crowd. Now share how even Basake, F4 Kotoko, whenever they start their short passing build up now. Not just a Basake coach, you know. In fact, on him, Dr. Ogum, now Basake coach crying. We are talking about Ghazali. So he knew, say, Dr. Ogum, the uncle directed that. Keep on involved, give them pressure. This season, errors are Kotoko, you know, and then 80% our defense. So, have we thought of it? Have we deeply discussed this? All the errors, say 15 or 80%, your defense or more. A coin be so either a model back or a long ball. The last line concept, you know, Emma who say defensively, very minimal coordination. So we attack the last line of my break. I didn't have to focus to me or the goals, you know. So we are going to say, Obe attack Kotoko last line director, Obe break. It will share in such a Kotoko, while Yana said, oh, yeah, has spoken. One player pen air press the whole system, and you met me. If I spoke, one striker on top was there, and you who Kotoko crack. A bunny say pressure him, they will go. But whenever there's intense pressure, and said your Bible you know, the defense really do struggle. And I am telling you factually, 80% of the errors that Kotoko make this season, you know, is defense, you know. So why allow them to move the ball out of the first phase? Second phase, you know, I'm change I'm team manu, I'm Imanolanchi, I'm Baba support in the final third, Che Bafo Evis Cheba Forever's Abetamwa, Sakadauda Pitamidu. Don't allow the first year. So you put the whole department under pressure. Just a Dr. Corner direct. Direct gives us a lot of advantage because Kotoko will be going like a 4-2-3-1. Now a ball wing gets a best supporter. It's defense and the pressure now and almost so. This has been one of the areas that me highlighted. Yama has to say if indeed so plan will be Kotoko. Don't think about how to stop Abetamwa. Don't think about how to stop Malanchi. No. Think about how to stop them from building out. A lot of chances. Second balls, Kotoko struggle to pick them. Second balls are very, very, very important. Now the concept, and I'm a top coaches in the chance. I'm going to say, do dead balls. This season, Mikel Arteta do dead balls. Second ball, no pick it. The first ball, no ball, but be able to be flat on. They will pick it. So Basake had a go through the second ball concept. Basake oppressor Kotoko man hochino. Second ball not from corners or say yabi. It's yamo corner na we no. Say back Kotoko box no more. Shababi a keeper ni ball na to. And you Kotoko play the back. And your opponent back of a ball. It's been very much prevalent in their games. And I'm telling you, say, this is why most often defense, you know, and Kotoko a lot of problems. So Hans of Work episode on your chance. Stay on the defense. Now, this is the career for saying Lord Amwa for become Chelsea and Kotoko. Free kick in the box, or your marking, born by Drew, it's a very deep character inclined in their defense. And Sekotoko per se or your BBDR, that's buying or Munjai. Other than that, it's going to be issue. One who become Chelsea, the other Basakadi, this was the goal. Lagos City's Eshe Editia, Kumasa Santa Kotoko. 4 different angles, very much in a shape, but strike and be a market. Kotoko defense, you know, they will give their problems, you know, and House folk will pick them. So it was a pattern that repeated against Lagos Cities. Oba block it, but Oba, you know, not why you late. This is an idea. Say every time there's a set piece, throw in corners, second ball opponent in a pick power. Now the positives. So House folk per se onyan who ya on taking charge of Albert Amwasejo. Abetamo ebo adwuma for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Na ne position o move ba bia, he moves vertically, he moves centrally. He's always the leader of the Kotoko attack. Keep your eye on him. Na oba so be Eddie na chia na ye the attacking midfielders bia. You can never be ahead of the line. Say Abet Gina field no so. He's always been the constant member of the Kotoko attack. Ayana or anymore. All the teams are boring. Now this season the most dominant angle for Kotoko attack happens to be the left. Go so much this season, go and quantify them. If you Benkuma from one ever, and if you put them expansively on table, now the chances become one. Benkuma from home, as several Kotoko, ye pa, as seen you fan faso. Benkuma from one, Hana Patrick, I say that Saka down the Honor sometimes, a Hana chances to need a free. So from the first game of the season against Kerala in Lerigu, our National Riga Sports Complex, Benkuma from home, now watch Abet's movement. He moves vertically, not Oshabono. Now between him and the defender, a very close proximity. But the defender need the Abet, so by awareness, and need the baby born the one. It also kind of Abet is moving and edging very closely to the area. Not born in a monchero. Now a banasanoa. Now oh your defender morning so because Abet is a very intelligent boy. When born now balk a kind of hot then. It is all you want the next is a one I open once. Out of the goals of my share for this season, Kotoko, about 90% will be Benkuma from. We can calculate them. This is factual. It's Benkuma from 100 dear. So has folk will be one about House of Folk 2. Is it going to be Emmanuel Amankwa or about Yaya Adramani the Bababo 2? The Sekotoko Benkuma from a zone of domineering. They've always been creating chances, battering opponents, and a goal to Ifriba. Now we Kerala goal this in China. Check this. Against Insuatraman, Benkuma Famon versus Albert Amwa, and he's always leading the line every time Benkuma Famo. So who is Albert on your static? Meaning say and yet in Kwan or betting movie banchain with that kind of liberty or betting a cover bono and chain the. This is a gamer. In fact, me sa game I met because 50-50 game we say. Obia weakness is very clear, Obia strength is very clear. And this is something I want to me and say, oh, boy, we need a good little details and also. So I bet Amwa he moves so well every time. Watch Emmanuel Entry. Now and somebody you so the main distributor for Kotoko Emmanuel Entry. Now the akwe fidi sum kakrama me say in the last 2 games at Kotoko Obono, Dr. Obenchi Emmanuel Entry. Intimate was a Kotoko the has book or the nebeba and now fanemba a hona ayema kakra. But this is Albert Amwa. Every time who say creative from Benkuma from all the goals of my channel. I've told you earlier, say Benkuma from one yet tricking every time. Benkuma from they've been scoring. You watch this, they create from here. Albert stays in the box and waits patiently. Say Bono about arrival in time. And the creativity department happens to be the left channel. But the scoring department, not a one feel. And what shall they be? This season, no, Kotoko goes out box in power. They don't usually score out from outside the box. But Osha creativity, no, from against Chelsea, Young Apostles in Swaterman, all of that. Osha opponent, Emmanuel the main distributor. And no, me busa Jose. Has for Jai Emmanuel to focus on Albert Amwa, or they have the weaponry to keep the two at bay. Me person focus say, but if indeed o person when your chance be against Kotoko dia, Benkuma from what the dear, trust me, they'll be creating for that department, and Albert Amwa happens to be one striker. He's always in the box. Oshaya against Insuatre, similarly against Samates, always left one on Bekreti Eddie Frio. Now, me discussion in one thing I highlight that show say, despite them there have been few times I could use right now, a bit and a washy. Right means and you don't be an Benkumo, but the margin has been very, very minimal. Say obey right here. Now, first penalty where I bow or no for no near discussing about right. And come here, you say a fun fee pass at the number 10 no Kotokonya be. Kotoko, typical number 10. Yes, nipa the obo baba ya button, and treat me button. But what have they done as number 10s? And until I'm a wide zones, I'm a doctor, and hotono. Either said Benkuma from say I discuss it or to the beer, Bakumi and Nubi. Now, omodi far from her say. But not lots of the goals, and about from this angle. But for left to one idea, they've been very much creative and very, very, very sharp from that angle. This is a super clash. Young boy Basso, 3 p.m. Babaya Sports Stadium. Make sure say Obaba support 2 team. But from the 2 clubs, yɛnkɔ sɛ Joe hɔ na yɛmfa kakra yi nsi ha sei. Coaches no, I am sure sɛ mo adwo to bibi baako mmienu bi ɛde ato no ma. This is the Super Clash.
This is the Super Clash. Kakra yenye free Newton Latte marriage at hono. I hope say enye kakra emma two teams no enyina ombefa bibidi e free mu pa. Nyame ya aduma kwesiada 3 p.m. Baba Yara Stadium. Hatofo Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Emredru se yeko na Dr. Amuzu nkrato kakra. The Pinese doctor yefa eba Andy Kem waha sanso and Dr. Frank Owusu Ansa enso ewa. Yankofa Dr. Amuzu nkrato kakra bi.
Muzu garlic bitters. Amuzu. Mema ahwefo akwaba ba Amuzu herbal clinic. Na mikita minsem Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters. We ye the garlic aye di plus enubra nuntini. Eni ahaban mako 14 ya kan fa di aye. Enti duro na ho odin wo soro pa. Mo amu the garlic ye ne dey afraid duro. We die os de bia ne pressure wo soro. The hypertension or Amuzu garlic bitters is going to regulate the pressure. The need a high sugar level. And I said the time will be able say or that or bedroom so briana jo kakra was dry. Kakrana su come do. Who was how na je we hear a Amuzu garlic bitters. Untini muesisi moja no etimi ni akona beye wo mu. Enti amata mo bia won say 93 a drum American farmer no Amuzu garlic bitters. Obi said doctor me brepan some madana who de mame. Dr. Amuzu, my meduma dini nyine wie unya boga se ba ko se gumu a. Obeda na ho. Uwo weak immune system. Ube hia immune booster. Garlic pekesefra seniama we e boost immune system pa. Then one ka se timia fight nyarewa. Uwo this be a stroke. Aka na ato fam to miensama no odanti aka na wabre ne home wasoro pa na kuma ebose kim he oda fifre bet ne pa na fifre tino de ohia ya Amuzu garlic bitters de ne to ase twetwe ne pa yie de ka sciatic pains no ase sciatic no ne to ase twetwe no pa ababa na nanti nyina wonya Amuzu garlic bitters mo wie woye jan ho aduma itema modi ho moja wiya na awie ama body dey bien 83 what is radia na say o high cholesterol why kesi abroso ana say bitamu biara bo se na o teso kan palpitation unya Amuzu garlic bitters no mu a say how ni nyina e be free ho eya na kakra refree ade de ohia eya Amuzu garlic bitters. Amuzu garlic bitters, it detoxifies the body. Efi boni enya free the peduanumu. Essential bua mamoja no dia fusani yie pa. It also controls urine flow. The odun so basa odun so be hia Amuzu garlic bitters. Edro way e dia pretty pharmacy herbal shop bia demu. Open no se mi se bia. Fanama na otibisu na frɛ for further direction. Amuzu herbal clinic ana mauji hio chalo me da hwefo ne tifo asida sene ebesia.
Okay, Dr. Amuzu enso dia ode abrayen eno mo frɛ numbers no na mone no enso entwetwe enkomo de how bia Dr. Amuzu enso ebeboa oye papa. I listened to guys yesterday and heard you calling for the newly elected government to step up with speed on correcting the errors, bring sanity and transparency, probity and accountability on the previous administration, particularly the All-African Games. Here is my little advice for your for your crew, especially Dr. Frank Owusu Ansa. 1, please limit your expectations if you expect the new administration to investigate anything in the sports areas with regard to spendings in any of the contracts on any other dealings. Wow. Number 2, at least one person I know for sure who was part of the All-African Games as a committee member and has started posting and celebrating with NDC victory since day one. And this all their strategies to cover up their crimes. Wow. At least one person I know for sure who was part of the All African Games as a committee member and has started posting and celebrating with NDC victory since day one. And this all their strategies to cover up their crimes. The same person who was allegedly involved in the fraudulent visa acquisition for the recent Paralympic team 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, World Cup and AFCON games, etc., will be the very person the new administration will hire for all their dealings. Wow. As a matter of fact, he will stay glued and dine with the yet-to-be appointed sports minister, and that will be the end of the story. Sergio, I can bet the crew on this. Yay. Asemo. Why na di we e buy? Ofedi anka ho.
He's a politician.
Okay.
One Trinity and County.
He's a politician.
He's a politician.
Okay.
It's a
politician on side by NDC or MPP. Who's a big here? Okay. The info no for now. They are 7 of the
because all your committee member.
Yes.
Let's care about to join now. What has he put to NDC?
Let's just say
to cover up your crime. That's what he said.
The Baminia show say new administration best.
Let's hope so.
So we bossy because NDC have power. Knowing very well, say, Bonia would be binti no do home but no, many shows of mess are mistaken. Many show cry. In a higher head of course.
Let's hope.
Andy, my brother.
Jana, Obi say, I didn't think Real Madrid. I value the number 7 jersey in England and so value the number 7. Say, I can say, team be a value jersey beer. In Pempi, no, a yana within their list. And I say, Omu teams na ya omu nyanyano. The Omu team did you mama ne so any. Na player obey yin ho power within the ranks no. Ni team yin jersey number ne to say if we na kroyi die. See enya player bi an modern bonne song bo na we iconic. Na kumrimi ya dia obetimi abeli out of the situation dia. Jersey number we na o say this number ne mano. Inti Real Madrid time almost started so almost dominating football in Europe no. It was Jose Eto'o and an 7 G's no during the era of Roman Cooper and then Alfredo Di Stefano, Francesco Gento. A cheater onone kwe na Roman Cooper beche 7 G's no. And after Roman Cooper no, and about the Sakonya Juanito. And Juanito never started the remontada in Madrid. Who read you almost story now? Juanito ne started here the comeback of Real Madrid. In the era no, Juanito yes several comeback for Real Madrid. It's on 7 days in Eto'o Sosa. Then Raul Blanco Gonzalez, the prince of the Santiago Bernabeu. When they started dominating from the then Amsterdam Arena to Glasgow, it was Raul. And Raul maintained his spot on the side until Cristiano Ronaldo Alvaro dos Santos. And so be Azumu 7 years no. Until after ANC Ronaldo no, then the next prince at the Bernabeu is Vinicius Junior. It is our players here me bomb and you know. We players are so call the history of Real Madrid one way or the other omuma fans. Omuma the Madrid team no omuma omu GD omu ni pe hu omu na omu kire omu story ni ye. Enuntina Real Madrid from Jose Eto'o Roman Cooper Edibabesi Juanito so no omse dabi efi na ekoso omunya player papa bia team ni gira ne so oboni dia na ofa ball na komasia they will give him the number 7 jersey until Madrid for M4 7 jersey in Agron when they started dominating their number 7 in Jose Eto'o and Roman Cooper were iconic guys. England the any day know I bet to differ the England number 7 no enye only iconic jersey. England dey number 9 na na England produce sa number no you know Brazil ni Argentina ni Italy for ene de sa number 7 ne bae se no omo nso team bia no player o yi ne ho no 10 jersey no omo de beba no so from the days of Ja or the Babesi Diego Maradona Mario Kempes Leonardis obebobodi ni sa na omo ti say da bi omo de 10 jersey Italian for no pick the same model no and na Ghana nso pick ye Nigeria for nso pick ye the Brazilian model nti yenso ye players omo aji omo di pa game no ye dia eje ball ni mom no omo se de 10 jersey mom England dey more of a number 9 from Bobby Charlton Gary Lineker was 10 from Bobby Charlton Obahwe Alan Shearer Obahwe Wayne Rooney Obahwe Harry Kane more of a 9 than 7 David Beckham is the only player who almost 7 years now obetimi aboni din ade ata bibi echi apart from that most of the players no mo bomb din ni penny mom no a mo bail you out of the situation na no general number 9 jersey rather instead of number 7 for my your friend England obi say da bia am sorry am see coach we nko yempam we onade wasan ne mode bon so adi adinti na me reluctant to talk about the sack of Pep Guardiola you know situation na Man City wo mu no the person obetimi abeli o out of the situation na Pep na o mu se bo lusu match satoto aso a un expect sa na man be koso 10 games na we ni one day na chese ginu amode bon nya kra e mo obi ansa ma refi se Pep na ye kan o ye instituted e wo Manchester City team nim 18 trophies e na wagide amom Premier League, FA Cup, Community Shield, you know, Super Cup, FIFA Club World Cup. What again do you need from Pep? Into a year be the amount. Sebio Manchester City, Man United, and Barcelona, and Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich. Sa team see there. So your coach now on our yes, I must say Omuntorliti. But even the recent Madrid team, Omatorliti Carlo Ancelotti or results be and previously in Real Madrid coach. All lose matches because on Bepamo. Why? Because in recent times, apart from Zinedine Zidane, Carlo has been the most consistent coach for them. And again, he's the greatest. And the omu players ni pra any young guys omu bani said you sister omu team the mom. Omu uzo makala Ancelotti coach is here one out the neighbor. And then in case Manchester City want to sack Pep Guardiola, who is coming on board, he's the best personal situation no move no betting as changing the mom. It is the reason why Menka say Pep Guardiola. Team my friend Manchester City on Pam. Obi say who is a good coach? You know, a coach in your never be coach is here. One say who develop player no. One will be the identification of talent. Ah, ono do na man no akofa player we ba, no akofa player we ba who say player ni. Obi nso dey o develop no, obi nso timi identify and develop. In developing, you build the technical side, the mental side of the player as well. Not player they are prepared to a certain level. Until odi kakra ka no ko nanim sa no improve as a player. Now we are enonye enough. Obi abaka say coach you otimi who player power, otimi who player power. Di no a oduru wa na oduru ba bia odi benya results. Because when your coach now identify player there be an call relegation obi anka so you good coach. Until what team grande results then the next line of action should be achievement. Until ye coach is ko academy ma omo ye expert. But say do ye ntimi mfa coaches ni metoto Pep. Ye ntimi mfa coaches ni metoto Carlo. Why? Because Carlo and Pep are achievers. In as much as they've identified one or two players, improve those players. Say do game ni nyina ba be si o achieve a and obi abebo odin aka say coach we there or you good coach. Mikel Arteta ba Arsenal will improve a lot of players. But say Joe, Mikel Arteta free Arsenal ne. Not a coach from Bano Obedi Champions League, Obedi Premier League, Obi and Kase Mikel Arteta ya de chem. Inti ba ABC achievement wa. Obi say me ko Kofi die no. O say football je no person chile nyina say tactics mobile. Na sem nyina. Je no person tactics bobo ba. You know, you can get all the quality players in the game. So when Timmy and Pep plan, when Timmy and Pep method, when Timmy and Pep strategy, I would be players no park the soa. Say you players in Kusiwe. see who coaches say yam more players are winning ball. But a coin of fast to show my one show me yen team in perform. And who teams are a coin of coach fast to send or more who say coach Juma. A typical example of the Otoraga Health team of Greece. The Jose Mourinho team that won the Champions League in 2010. And the game that they played at a No Camp. Obian who said this is a typical Jose side. Na team bi wo ha mo bona wo hwa Genoa who say coach we insanuni. E then after Ruben Amorim or magician Benko and just after all free Sporting Lisbon ababe ordinary into tactics play football. Me jitum said the ultimately na players no. Message ball no twini pattern. Neymar carry ball and you coach na say onye but almost add a certain element to the game Nikoyi. But you know so when to me and a plan how best your players are. You beat me the world Pele, Maradona, Kempes, Arna, Ronaldo, Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Pelu the amount. Said you unti fanya she. Intimijitum say players ye key, but you know let's not underestimate the work of tactics. That is the key in football. Obise menye European 11 Sarah Mokan 11 okay the no time mo kan James meet me can be okay
so mo wa tamu
ana se men fe no coach na dia Europe 11 Sarah Mokan 11 African 11 mo dem am Africa dia na me mfa dia kan African 11 was it from 21st century me call for Samuel Hedari of Egypt as my goalkeeper, Lauren Etami Meyer as my right back, Ahmed Fati as my left back, me call Samuel Kofu and Walid Gomal as my two center backs. Now I call a midfield of Yaya Toure, Ahmed Hassan, Michael Essien, and then attack of Samuel Eto'o, Abu Treka, and Genoa, Mamemfa Musala and so and Kaho. Now remember the local ones.
Your analysis and explanation about the number 10 jersey and where Ghana and Nigeria picked it from is super and accurate. Good analysis. Keep it up. Kofi Toronto, Canada, and the Mayans are a can't remember name of the Nsunchimna Twaso Mayan. Can your panel explain to me the reason why various sports ministers' role becomes suspicious when they dine, wine, and become twins with the FA? February 2009 to June 2009 was Muntaka Mubarak. February 2013 to July 2014 was Elvis Efriye Ankara. July 2014 March to March 2015 was Mahama Yarega. 2017 to 2021 was Mr. Isaac Esiama, Kwame Isaac Esiama, and since 2021 till now, Mustafa Yusuf. Ababio Michael, Yanko local sources.
Nanyina sikasem na de omunyina akofa akujino. So sikasem na de omunyina akofa ako. So who so omunyina dan ne akwafa na che omunyina sikasem ntia because Nilan Van der Poel by the only time he had problem with the FA ne say sikasem na FA ne person omu impose on the government no mpre eno ntia. Nti who so omunyina akofa ako e sikantia e na be mo omunyina akofa ako. Nilan Teba ha be bia mtia na oka. Already a lot of issues. Inti who say wage na na chisikasi because you know to see a imagine see any sports minister na waba no say blasters management committee member fi na ekoye twem a wo de obi hu nsema de beba wa inti isikasem na ede omu nyina akofa ako na obi say Ghana ha na ye wo no ade bi etwem bia e papa che ade bi e ba mo no inti no osusu se ode ene ye football ya ye wotumi a ye bo minister oho echi na ye bo efa echi se wodi we san akototo de ye ba yanim dia ene na adwe ye se ye bo no be kofem kra enti suggestion ben ye be ya ye susu ye football no ebetimi ayeyi you know minister obeba na medical aka se ne fair job also ye ne se onfo to ado nyini din omyempam to ado and some I had to say a pamuto ado a beman $1 million the no assess as an yampa.
Okay,
all right. Inti Mamini and Frim. Obaya unaku to Adquine. Say, you woke up in your pessi con, yes, Reno. Want me on fair and quafcon. Baby a pessi a dear game need so on to us intimate queen. Inti on continent, that should be the fair job. The second job is to make sure, say, your national teams don't nketewa no coaches no mo no performance based contract no mo who say omo asiki a job no omo yiro omo ya adwuma ntimi anya ye bepam omo. The next point is that there shouldn't be any Blasters management committee and first will be so say you fan California qualify for World Cup ya come $100,000 and first will be so into minister obeba no ya ka general me who so be atimi I explain ya the importance of the Blasters management committee obi antimi convince and said you minim from other national teams as sebi or more quality players no more bob brache so omo kra ni bi no and no say we don't need to waste time because you no problem with management committee issues and no so me expect say the next minister on board mon san for Blasters management committee member bi ama now I'm friend nso ama na other national teams ni nyina the same thing mo so mfasa na ma nso emba enti no aba kono no. And then after that, then you need to appoint a better technical team for us. Now on pay policy side, be boy locally, you know, to say I'm kind of person says to you. On pay a competent coach for the Blasters. Devoid of baby free, a competent one. You who is a team no need players that you crown. This is the coach who bet me to take you to the next level. On pay our coach be and family. I hope so. Yes, I am we are. Yensan ko yechi nkokase ye de ade bia atwam bia na papa because you know see ekofa coach to ado ya de che ne dia na just the minister no kwanu kwase man kwa man ye adwuma. That is it. Obisi minister say atete omudin no oka honorable Rashid Papu, honorable Mutaka, Nilam Tivandapoy. I've heard that a new person will come on board. That is what I've heard. But of this list, they obviously are going for Nilam Tivandapoy because you know no na actually me say ye de ni gina kono a obetimi aye adwuma na kama ma Ghana for yakoma ato ayem ni football no so etimi akọ anim. Obi se me man me best 3 kotoko has games. My first one the 2008-2009 3-3 na mbono Baba Yara Sports Stadium no Ganza Francis Jojo Bosman Bequin go no Jordan die no and the iconic moment am share kotoko ne has na emi no Sivno do yi ball far Prince no usu ansa so ene Jordan ball na o di twi nipa mako 3 na Bequin bo share no you know oh yes Bakuni one of the we are calling Pukuma Hala go ni. I wish they will get Jordan pick a ball no, for the next goal no. Yes, I think this is the next one. You know, this is my best Kotoko and has of all games.
Okay.
Yes.
The one that passed na kono.
Jordan Ikrabon.
Okay.
This game was a purely Jordan game. Jordan and Jojo Bossman. So Obeka game now. It was purely Jojo Bossman and then Jordan game. Now, I wish you get a second goal in the first. No, I think the third
goal.
Yes. Jordan pick a ball, you know, Trinipa Mako mensa.
Sometimes only personal.
You know, I got to have in the abundant you. Confirm. What the
seen our opinion?
Okay.
Near Jordan,
you know,
about quite me, no, personal.
Make no mistake.
The Queen,
yes. Strike and no. Did you know the her? Bo win free when you so that. This is one who be. A coin go in fast so buy and free when you so that. Come guza Jordan Opoko no. And you know that has been my best Kotoko has a full game.
And my goals, 6 goals.
Yes. Yeah. My second one my second one was the Jew Oche Steven Odru there no. The Steven Odru bo free kick in the wall Askwa ho. And my Jew Oche share second goal no.
Jew Oche.
Yes.
Jew Kota.
Yes. Kota was a black this in a red na sense mu black see. That was my second one. That was my first Kotoko has game at the Baba. Sure said that's all. And the last one was the decider in
Steven Odru free kick in Muzanka.
I don't know whether it's still there. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not ever see binya sa goals in Libya. And the last one was a free banners goal. And then 1-0 in Accra, the league decider under Samobodu. That was my third one.
Okay.
And then me 3 Kotoko House of Folk games. I don't know, maybe.
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 Oh, okay. Maybe. Maminko Dr. Frank Owusu and so. Doc.
General, I'm saying the idea Jumana fan, Timino, Minshada here time no be brain, but quickly. Baku Bisai say referee some deep final match. Medal Benny at the moment. Is it gold, is it bronze or silver? Among gold medals. Medal na players, gold medals here the my players. Gold medals.
Oh, near sorry call because Obi Busa maybe Santiago go youth team no be basic permanently. Say Boise and I say Kumasi because he say never be na otu for yen Boise.
Yeah.
Including for Park. The hono ebe ye ho yi pa the ama youth team no. Any Boise len clay ni ade. Nti ombeba Kumasi and I say Boise permanently. Me yena ma ji home where yena me dey abre amount for so. And I know be so pay coach Prosper Ogum any players and some of the two jano.
Yeah.
If I had to forgive no. Minimum there's a rebema.
MC abroad the na edin komo about
yes.
Okay, striker
abroad I also abroad against better strikers and as for strikers in the be any no problem.
Has a good day omo perform and I own him sir.
Right. So omo be perform there na sem no in contest. In contest. Also about say he has played in Africa.
Sete blue and come my team.
You know I'm pep team.
Ready ah. Mo my enti say na block any other players.
Maybe so
disrespect.
Has to
yes.
On disrespect.
On disrespect.
So avoid better strikers. Oh, you know now strikers.
Ready ah mommy enti say now
pressure be
better
strikers abo. General, we are no free. Obisu bisa say Alex Ferguson say no. So and they say I took a few then they had it so, but this one was conferred on then they had it so, but this one was conferred on him as an authority. The British monarch no and the man no. Ushema omama other players no titles nibi. Obi say Frank Lampard say no. Omama no OB order of the British Empire.
Papa Nova say Jojo Bosman or Greece.
Oh, so.
Aye. And 2-0 no against Hearts of Folk no. Razak. And then Oye coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good boy. Yenti ablo. Yeah.
Okay.
Mimbo Ghana League nda. But the my experience no. In the game no may improve like for example easy man. This is my first time playing with Asofo. What's I
has in the easy match.
Oh yeah, it's easy match because strikers in the strikers because my facing strikers, good strikers outside, so as much in the very easy man. France like me catch on some brain numbers not best support here. But Sunday with you don't much back up. Me believe in players, my teammates, and I train so the back game they are winning on Sunday. They say boy FA Cup into was I here going
against top strikers for Africa. How to folk who striker be our and be easy game. On disrespecting Hearts of Oak?
You see, General, Ocean at a professional level as a professional footballer, and yet one can eat.
Okay.
So, say better. Normally, even like coaches, what board that coaches in the or be pay we kakra, Ediaka. But to go the way he went, as a or the house for not to form, home strikers not to form. And it's a challenge to them. Now, me catch you say this interview is very good for the game. It's very good for the game. You see, the reason I'm suspecting is the reason why I Kotokoye this press conference after the election, the BI election, into promoting the game on Sunday has become very difficult. System now is so political. Say, empire sports you better any politics. To get attention to the game, you need such interviews. You need some of these interviews to draw discussion on the game. Na train for attention akoso. Look, come kasa normal. I can say maybe we microphone discussing. I'm even thinking the game be say enka wo hia yamempe baby perform in crazy. The Yamwa Ponkos type of publicity. The Kanewu types of publicity. Odro Safo's type of publicity.
Ali Maradona no.
Obeka sembi e bufu e shenkrofo na esa aye no bi adwe baso na nkrofo because football a passion ye dey akire wo. Enti say if you are publicizing a game like this, sometimes you need to otisi from. Yeah. Enti for me aboa kotokofo amoma achieve kakra because we monitor the sports media space interview mu ye nyina enna atwe discussions. But waka we nyina awie no nkrofo so sa domani ba behwe ekwan obefa so ayire Hamza Isamo. Yes. Ekwan obefa so aye adwuma no. Obo against better strikers. Okay. Yehwe and me feel say ese has so players no ebufuo. Exactly. Strikers no so they are coming to punish him. Ablo akana kuma so there. He's played against top players. Nyame anim nei strikers ni hu omu ye papa. But who can say there not say you've drawn the battle line and we expect say the battle between Ablo Joseph and the House of Folk attackers. Yeah. Very, very important. For me, it's good for the game. And it's good for the game.
Somebody be foul. Na a foul who we are.
Na to it here.
The one can one young wajuma. Na how to full strikers in the foul who the ball to net.
That's a blow. And when you remember go frame you. What's it been me and any premier team ni man on that. You will end up as over back.
Oh,
also person back. Now no me see me correct no kwa break games no final mo ko bom ni old players. There be way yi ko there. Makwekwe, he was all over the place. Now go be o share no general. Wow. Makwekwe is still on form. And right you we need to was catch say do. Now the boys ni here and they agro no mu deal. A tower chia. General,
me ma be 5 minutes na me for the
5 no crowd dey no problem. Ma me mo bone 30 and some dey say ye ntimi nwie da.
Was am braba ndi in animam now.
General Obi say, is it possible say Ghana abaya wabe oni ni ministry no omo be investigate GFA ni titiri FIFA grants omo dey ama GFA na GFA for issue okrom ha na fie biem omo investigate GFA no on appointment of national team coaches and technical teams and all that. They didn't kind of on the grants FIFA grants no sebio umfa usika ma obi a and then I'll go investigating on it. Yeah. GFA a member of FIFA. And a GFA, for example, Omatra come FIFA say on person developing training pages of their members. And Omakwaji Sikano. And the FIFA for be inspected. And the FIFA for control say Sikano mudima omonomai and send no person mudiyeno. And FIFA so they are gonna kunte boom say GFA assess these funds and they use it for that purpose. I don't think say and no yet dear SSA Ghana by investigate Sike Omudi free FIFA. But on the issue of Yemfan said national team appointment, I don't want to call it an investigation, but they said the new minister no be banning and paying for no. They have to review the appointment. Okay. Review. Okay, Black Stars technical committee members no munye omo bra omo bonnie sent here di jumedi na mo any. They should look at it. All of them, because no more more review we are. Nani oma said the SS omutia omuka a brown no so munswa raye. Okay. On the issue of Black Stars Management Committee and other management committee, my candid opinion is abayno pa on han hu bebre because GFA no one said they say or appointed committees per their regulations, but so mo ba appointed omo. No more F4 na de musika betua sa for ne car. Me sure say ni kwasa ban problem. Na mo ba appoint omu no abayira ban say yentua $100,000 ya call World Cup ntia. Aban no wo asede so o kire say san krofo adwuma de yentimi ntua sika sei. So it should be a dialogue. Me, I don't believe in confrontational attitude. Football for no yeno. Any abem for no. So also be confrontational. Honorable Nilam Tevandapo, can we say he was so successful during his term of office in terms of results? You don't have to be so confrontational, but I am saying emranity, saying yeno, yempeniso. In fact, listen of the man may left to me alone. Obi will be DB Perkobia, and I don't think so we should bring any of them back.
Okay.
Yeah, sports minister for we should get somebody new.
Okay.
Not new as Obi Asabiu, own sports in him. But then yes, Obi a baby Perkon because Omon baby Perko in Ano. Min share them Bibia Gidigibia baby and Untino. Yes, I
so what do you have make you back? Okay. Ablos will continue disrespecting Hamza, Wayo, and Kobna Boateng. We shall talk more after the game. Hamza and Wayo have already promised me Gatsby on only players in a number. Into all can, let us say, Unim the all capa. Obisu Busa say, Unya sure say, Nina Jina Sama, Yibisano Busano. Say, Unsuro Hatchful strikers, and I be Bisa.
Son of Busano,
some of Busano,
aye, son of Busano,
and a man here no say, what bought against better strikers for Africa. Into House of strikers, Nadia. Oh, so as long as I sorry, I don't say has a strikers and say.
General question.
Busano. Oh, has a strikers now near blow one on zero more.
So, Yemfan so besides our question as well. Omo there, omo qualities near there, but near the same is wrong.
What is your style?
And it's our style now, no. For me, for a professional footballer talking about your colleagues this way, I still think that he could have done it a different way.
But still, also say good for the game.
No. For me as a journalist, for the marketing side, it's them can say professionally. Or the colleagues not to form the. What am I saying?
All right.
We make our players look better.
Okay, I'll play Labuaji. Enya Santi Kotoko.
On Kessben. You praise ya. God is bebo we did on my local league.
Kindly wish Matilda Kwesin. Okay, Matilda, but me wish you happy birthday. We if we special person pa our GTV Sports. Matilda Kwesin, and then your birthday. Your time for Cowbell Milk. Cowbell Milk. On our social media manager. GTV Sports Plus. And then your birthday. Matilda, you know, you wish you happy birthday. On your phone, you will be a titru. Ken Boachiansa. The bodies man. Also wish you happy birthday. Matilda, wish you happy birthday, okay? If you didn't come on.
You know, Mama wishes Secretary, all stars.
Okay.
Or team manager, a friend at Georgia. And then so you are Georgia birthday. Georgia, a very special happy birthday to you.
Okay. All right. Maminko Kelvin adu abebrese ene Kelvin and so birthday. But kwa make if out the bra later make Kelvin.
Beko Kelvin oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kofi guy, the bad boy. Kofi guy, okay. Nsuta for no. Kofi guy bad boy.
Aso ko nsuta che.
Me ko hache.
Adintra. Ada what chilling so ana.
Enu binti.
Ana se so do ni ahwe chilling baby foforo.
Exactly.
Asa first na okosunyane na amane ba insuta ti say no what dey fa baby ana
no time is
o me be say a matter of question what money ana
among for could travel down in the abremi
1374
o dey no say fast for abra
obi amano
we dey so only more than Ghana see the way they aban bia
say why you can for that for abra
o mo ka ba ku che say don't say obaba mo so mo
Fatima, was over because I'm for Safwan, I'm from someone's Twaba.
Oh, my audio, so all right.
Totina 74 eye dropa unum Totina 74 be boa wo ye papa e boost immune system no immune system na hodin bebem and wo di bem ayare bi ntimi mbo obi a wo kidney problem wo HIV wo covid wo fibroid wo ulcer anase asthma fatigue and how o pressure no wo soro a edru a wo se wonum eye Totina 74 T74 any drugstore chemical shop bia benye bia to. Your number is 0246 073498. Latest form Ghana say and name fan to wenim. So we will be out on latest form for more product in Ibia, Shannon so omu product so pe bia to. For when it's a showroom no ho, and now some factory a wakase. Woman agent bia, omani ni eye juma. Inti so be ba also ye agent. Enunti or be more latest form for nyamani bia to. Na wakotom enya so mfasoa. Wobwa ma police for encheno. We will be a pay juma aye. Na ejuma yi ayam general manager position. Una abehwe day to day running, day to day operations. What the strategies beba? Ebema company no aye kesiye. Minimum qualification a degree in business administration. We will be a ubomodin pa awasanyama wenwa. Opportunity na ba ediamau. Company bi pew enwa ye juma. The answer to application ba beja Kessben FM. Ye front dexa. And now so be free one number we so 0245 888 356 0245 888 356 offer number we so ye bejo so Coca-Cola original regular taste 300 ml in glass bottle. Coca-Cola original regular taste no ewo glass bottle no 300 ml no yesanso ewo aye Fanta original regular taste 300 ml in glass bottle and your Fanta your Sprite so de ni so ni nyina no aye 3 cedis 50 pesos and in total no wahye so enhyemu bia wo ye bia birthday party engagement enhyemu bia ye bia no obetimi e de akwase yesanso ewo pet bottle coke ni bi o eno so 6 cedis eno so onumu a ebeboa ye papa BOG Alternative Clinic and Diagnostic Center. BOG. Yene de BOG vinegar no e de abedwa so nom vinegar ibi fa bi fra wonsuo bia wonum bia wodi bi fra wonsuo bia wonum bia ebeboa wo ye papa yare ye bia ehinta oni pedua mu bia no because of the insuo yi e de afra no eboa wo eni to kope bi to bra edum acid house na bepe BOG vinegar ni bito na fafra wunsuo na nom na bohu eye results a on sabeka wo yare nso so dia bebi no so ko BOG clinic yare efru trisu kosi unase diabetes hypertension stroke peptic ulcer bone eye disorder anasa arthritis obi a prostate problem o asthma yare bia ha obi anom fa ko BOG yasoye. Your number is 0240-512171, 0240-512171, 0539863838. Yawo Kumasi yawo Ayetek Road. The cabin behind MTN for one office no ye ben Eija Hotel and next Samson and Crane. Your West Legon, your West Legon Pharmacy in a dinshwe nimu. Takrade yawa naji ye ben Choice Smart. Ko BOG yasoye na yeba boaw ama yare bi ha obianom yetuase e de amaw Amalina ena wosoko wo penkora bi bia to a Amalina Children's Haven ena wosoko sese bie eya Amalina Plaza e wo patase e ben Santase runabout unam kwaso de woniche police depot bibia pebia to fa nkora nyama obia no wo de woniche asoye a wonsa ebetimi akebe heba so criminal crime bema na UC bema pese nije ba brown ni obehiem de kope ba so criminal kira kwan na eba so criminal de o sahye mu ene o twi mu nti woto a na wahye ne so wonya heba so criminal bi na UC a bema kitu e bi no apply e o penis no wo apply bi a after 30 minutes no kokko wo hye na che bredu saw ni oba no mo ba be gimani UC eba so criminal na nije de mo be fa ne kwa ama nije no ewe peyo e de mamo any drugstore chemical shop bia benye bia to your number is 0244750510 0244750510 offer number we so a ye be jo so be bia wo bia ne frɛ yɛn so sisi na ye wo na kotodwe na waposo ɛna ye wo ya de hia so be kokopɛ edu a be boa ɛno ɛyɛ elephant ointment ɛna de sade keba pada be dwa so ye koko aduru ɛna de elephant ba mixture be dwa so wo sisi ɛna ye metima no ayi so bi ɛna flexon 600 enso dwa so ɛyɛ stroke eduro kopɛ duro binom na emboa general yemfesia
okay yemfansi na fe mi nkonkori mi ko wish Kelvin adu abebrese happy birthday Kelvin adu abebrese and your birthday my wish you happy birthday uko school ewa Ave Maria ditem so JSS2 and when you're 12 years so papa Kofi guy in Suta brand here Kofi Ahofe also we show happy birthday family ningina obia say we show happy birthday Kelvin. Okay, mama hwe ba ko bi na fe yempege mu ma breaking news abidafo enso emra na omo emetrance into jan na wo kan videos na omo gusu eye ho adwuma problems be by na sa videos ni nyina no me hwe bo se nyankopon adom ochina ye be show sa videos ni nyina no aka ochina videos no ehon titru some manfo akeka de afa heart of folk ene kuma se santiko game ni nyina no nyame aduma ye show honorable Kojoba Ajimai the least said about him, you know, the better because the whole course of you know emwa one day I will expose you honorable Kojoba Ajimai can watch and some bia ubia maminchao na when we dey boko in a release in boko ye be see breaking is of the four and so ba transi nakopon aduma e be san ma transi ochina dakram.